So slowly a sunlit dream pulls me out of sleep. Feel the morning through the blinds. I get to thinking about your sun-kissed face in a quiet place. I could give you all my time. You know I wanna be your rock, my love. You know I wanna be your light. In darkness, how you find me just in time to tell me what I needed to hear. So if you don't know what you need, you can leave it all to me. Don't want you worried about a thing. I know you do the same for me. 'Cause you're so lovely, you're so lovely. I can't help but fall for you, love. When you love me, it's so lovely loving you. Oh, oh, so lovely loving you. Oh, so softly a tender breeze brush against my knees on a summer afternoon. I get to thinking about the hazy days under August shade that I used to spend with you. I didn't realize it was all I wanted. What I had, my riddled heart, I had to cradle back together just to see. It's all like magic to me. You do magic, baby, when you love me. You're so lovely. I can't help but fall for you, love. When you love me, it's so lovely loving you. Oh, oh, so lovely loving you. Oh, oh. So slowly a sunlit dream pulls me out of sleep. Feel the morning through the blinds. I turn my head to meet your sun-kissed face. In this quiet place, I can give you all my time.
Hello everybody, welcome on into the stream. I've amped myself up now. How are we all? Hello, it's Hard. Hello, Daisy. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. How is everyone? I am exhausted today. I am so very tired, but I thought since I was doing so very well with my stream schedule that I'll at least stick around and update you on my weekend. I'll be here for at least an hour, okay? I'm not promising 3 because I was actually about to fall asleep before the stream. But I can promise you 1, okay? I can promise you a whole 60 minutes, and that is all. That is the best that I've got. So I've got a lamp on. I don't know if I'm enjoying the weird kind of like portal to heaven in the corner, but like I feel like it makes everything look a little bit less depressing, you know what I mean? It makes everything like a little bit more autumnal, and that's the kind of energy that I'm going for. New light source, I know, right? It's so exciting, isn't it? Can't hang around for long. I have ranges. Well, I hope you have a fantastic time. Don't worry, I don't reckon I'm hanging around for too long anyway. But yeah, I like it more, but I don't like the fact that it's like illuminating just one corner of my room. It feels off-putting, but like I have nowhere else to put it. I don't know where else to go. I don't know where else to put my lamp. It is odd, isn't it? It's not, it shouldn't look like that. It is odd. I just didn't really, I guess, realize that it would illuminate one corner of my room, because I don't really know where else to have it. I have it here. There we go. This is better. You dyed your hair again? What color is it now? I don't hate it. No, neither. I like it being bright, but like, I have no clue where to put this fucking lamp, right? I just want my room to feel a little bit more cozy, spooky. Ooh. I'm gonna read you I was gonna say bedtime story. That's not what I was going for. I mean, I can, but not quite the energy that we were going for. Spooky, a ghost story. You went green again? Ooh, that's fun. But yeah, spooky season, everyone. Happy October. Was I here when October started? It wasn't, right? It was on Saturday, right? Yeah, we haven't been, sorry, I'm getting tangled in everything. There's so many things happening this stream already, and we're not even really that far into it. Is that better? No. Kind of. It's lit up everything a little bit more. A little bit, right? Like, that's a little bit more comfortable, right? Yeah? We'll go with it for now. And if I start hating it, then I'll just it off, you know what I mean? But we'll see. For now, the knife I wanted for my birthday is out of stock. Oh no. Could you get it after your birthday? Late birthday present. Does it come back in stock? Happy Mean Girls Day? Happy Mean Girls Day. I've never seen the movie, but I've listened to the musical. The first time I ever listened to the musical, ironically, none of you guys are going to give a shit about this story, but I care about this story. When I first listened to Mean Girls, the musical, I never really listened to it. I knew of maybe like 1 or 2 songs, I don't know. I never listened to it, right? And when I actually sat down and listened to like the whole soundtrack in full, I obviously had never seen Mean Girls before, and I knew of it, but I didn't know any of the references, apart from like, oh, Wednesday was blue, pink, you know, the hit Mean Girls references that like most people know. I knew of them, but I didn't know about the October 3rd being the new favorite day. And then when I listened to the musical, it was like, oh, October 3rd's my new favorite day. I was like, oh my god. I like fully accidentally listened to it on the 3rd as a big ass coincidence, and it was a monumental time in my day. I remember it so vividly. It was probably like, I'll be honest, it was probably like last year, which is actually quite upsetting to say out loud, but that's, okay, no, year before last year. It was not last year. Year before last year, like 2020. I was gonna say, that didn't feel right. That's what my plan is, maybe a special. It won't be. I mean, I have had the dilemma of, obviously, 'tis be my birthday next month. Oh my god, it's a month away. It's the 3rd of November, okay? A month away is my birthday, everybody. I hope you all have this marked on your calendars. I hope you have a gift ready for me. I hope you guys are just as ecstatic as I am. But like, in a month, it is my birthday, everybody, which has come so sickeningly fast. Yeah, it's awful to think about. You don't have college tomorrow? I do. But yeah, it's come sickeningly fast. It is like absolutely disgusting, the fact that it is my birthday next month. And then it's Christmas after that, so I have to think about that one for the fun. But yeah, so it's my birthday next month. And obviously, as you get older, birthdays become less and less exciting. I have my own money. Hey! Hi! What an excellent name to have. You know what? I'll be taken as the Lego girl. That's an excellent name. Welcome on in, Eric. Happy Monday, I keep going to say Thursday. I don't even stream usually on Thursdays. Happy Monday, my friend. Welcome on in. Relatable. What part? The birthday coming soon, or the birthday getting shit as you get older? Because like, I don't need anything for my birthday anymore. If I need something, I will just buy it myself. You know what I mean? I am just gonna buy it myself. I have money. I would just use the money and buy it myself. You know what I mean? I don't really see, like, all my family's been asking, hey sugar, what do you want for your birthday? And I'm like, I literally have no clue, because I will just go and buy something myself. Like, there's kind of like no exception of something that I really want. Like, if I want something big, I will not ask my family before it, because that feels, I hate asking people for like huge things for birthdays and Christmas. I just feel wrong if I ask for like a big present. You know what I mean? I don't like doing that, okay? You know what I mean? If they know that I want it and they get me it, thank you, but I'm not going to specifically ask for things, even though that's kind of stupid of me. But like, I don't want a big thing, and if I want a big thing, I will, I don't know, just not get it, right? And all the small things that I want, I'll just get myself. So I'm in a weird kind of like, oh, okay, I literally don't want anything for my birthday. Not becoming an adult, but having a birthday soon. Scary, isn't it? I have green fingernails, help. Oh my god, same, twins. Like, not the nail polish. This green nail polish, you're meant to use it with a base coat. It says on the bottle, hey, use this one with a base coat. And I went, oh, fuck the rules. And I didn't, and it stained my nails green. And I wore that nail polish weeks ago. Like, I have scrubbed my hands. I've like scrubbed it off of my nails. It has stained them. Like, there is absolutely nothing I can do apart from like hope that it grows out. Like, my nails are literally dark green, and not like intentionally, like today, like just awfully, and it's terrible, and I can't like not have my nails painted anymore because of it. It's very inconvenient. So I know your pain. I have no clue how to help. I've been stuck with it for weeks, and I've just been painting over it. Maybe a mistake to paint over it with the same green that caused the problem, but I wore a base coat this time, so fucking pray to the Lord Jesus that it hasn't stained them. Why do you have to be born so close to Christmas? I feel so bad asking for expensive stuff for birthday because Christmas is in a month. Oh my god, I fully agree, right? And also, I just feel bad getting stuff for Christmas. Having a birthday like within the Christmas month, it's so weird, isn't it? Because like, even if I have stuff I want for my birthday, Christmas is then null and void. You know what I mean? It is dull. It is null and void because I have asked for everything a month prior. You know what I mean? I have nothing. There's not really anything usually that I suddenly want in a month. Nothing I suddenly want in a month. Christmas becomes null and void to me. Christmas, out the fucking window, right? Like, I don't really care because I've had a birthday and, like, I got presents on my birthday. But, like, I just don't ever want anything on Christmas. And if I do want something, it's something that I forgot that I wanted for my birthday and I get, like, a second chance to remember it a month later. That is it. That is, like, the only things I will ever ask for Christmas. So, I don't feel bad asking for expensive stuff for Christmas, though. I just constantly feel bad asking for expensive stuff. I don't know what it is. I hate asking for anything that's, like, over, like, a certain amount. I just feel so guilty. And I know that, like, it's fully a person's, like, conscious choice to buy someone an expensive present, but, like, don't give me that. Get away from me with your expensive presents that I feel bad. I feel guilty. Just, like, stop and just, like, buy me little things. I'll appreciate little things. Give me a fucking rock and I will appreciate it, okay? I literally don't care. I don't care. Also, the thing is, right, I don't really care for Christmas. It is my favorite holiday. I think asking what's your favorite holiday is a really, really difficult question to answer. And I don't know if this is just a me thing. I don't know if this is just me being incredibly indecisive. But, like, I don't think I have a favorite holiday. Like, point blank, favorite holiday is a difficult question to answer. And you can argue with me all you want, but it is a difficult question to answer. Because unless you're a fucking Halloween enthusiast, you don't. I don't have a favorite holiday. I really don't. Easter, no one's favorite holiday. Okay. I forgot that I don't even remember Easter this year. I do remember Easter this year. I was at my dad's house in the morning. We always do Easter egg hunts at my mum's house. I got left out of it. You know what I had to do? An Easter egg hunt by myself. Oh my god, no, I didn't even have to do that. All my stuff was just in the kitchen. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, I've just missed the Easter egg hunt. I would have preferred to do the Easter egg hunt by myself. And I know that I'm a full, like, blown 17-year-old, okay? I get that. However, I would have quite liked to go and look around with clues, okay? You could have just left them in the washing machine and I would have gone and taken them, okay? You know what I mean? What is this? Well, that's so rude of you, leaving me out of the Easter egg hunt and then not giving me my own Easter egg hunt. At least just hide them in my room. Come on, don't take away the fun of Easter. Easter becomes a whole lot less fun when all it is, hey sugar, here's a load of chocolate. That's not a fun concept to me. The only reason it's fun is because I have to find it, okay? That is the only reason I like Easter, and I didn't even get to do that this year. Christmas because because, fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Because cold and hot chocolate can freeze stuff, fair enough. Fair enough. I remember Easter this year. Why is that ominous? What happened in Easter this year? Hello, Matt. I like your new names that you keep giving me. I'm gonna post your birthday present real soon in hopes that it'll somehow get to you. Oh my god, thanks. Send it via carrier pigeon. They'll know where to go. They love me. Don't worry. I'm in control of all the carrier pigeons in the world, probably. So I don't know. Maybe I am. Who knows? But yeah, do that. It's definitely not right. Okay, don't. Actually, take it back. Don't do that, you prick. I don't want that, actually. Yep, I'm going to be spoiled. I don't want that. Keep it. You know what? You can have that. I think I'm okay, actually. I think I'll pass. No offense, Matt. Thoughtful gift, but I think I'm gonna pass, actually, on that one. Maybe next year. Maybe next for Christmas. Maybe I'll change my mind by Christmas. But yeah, I don't have a favorite holiday. Easter out the window. I used to really enjoy Easter as a kid. Hello, mother. I don't think I said Happy Monday. Did I say Happy Monday? I may have. I'll say Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Ace, as well. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. But yeah, so Easter's written off. It used to be fun when I was a kid because my mum used to make like little clues and she used to hide all of our Easter eggs around and they'd be like in the fridge and I get like fancy presents. Like I used to really like Easter as a kid. However, I have one peril with Easter. I don't mind chocolate. I'm not one of those people who like are an active chocolate hater because it is just kind of like, it depends what mood I'm in, okay? If I haven't had like a good bit of chocolate in a while, then I will enjoy every single bite of it. But like if I have, I don't really care for it, you know what I mean? I'm more of a savory of a sweet person. It's ironic, but I really am. So I don't really care like too much. And Easter obviously is just, hey, here is a shit load of chocolate. Enjoy, I guess. Here you go. It's Easter. The Easter rabbits laid its eggs and now you can eat them. Happy Easter. Christ was reborn or something. I don't really, it's close enough, right? I was gonna say born, but that's Christmas, isn't it? Christ was, he died. Didn't he die? Did he die or was he, which one was it? Is Easter the death of Christ? I think it's the death of Christ, right? I don't know the religious context to it. But yeah, Easter's written off for me anyway. Resurrected? I thought it was his death. It would be quite weird if they were celebrating his death with Easter eggs, though, wouldn't it? Maybe it is his resurrection. I mean, I feel like that logically makes sense. I feel like I should know this. But anyway, yeah, Easter's written off for me now, personally, as a 17-year-old, because it is just chocolate that I will not enjoy nor eat. If I get Easter chocolate, that is lasting me literally weeks. Like, I hope you realize this. It's good, it's yummy, but, like, I will spread it out over, like, the course of a fucking month, right? I will not be done. Also, when the fuck is Easter? Does anyone know when Easter is? Easter is a Christian holiday that represents the beliefs of, oh, the resurrection. I was right then. You were too. I mean, no, I was wrong, dead wrong, and then I logicked it and I realized that I was wrong. Okay, you were right then. I was dead wrong. But like, oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, why did oh god, I got distracted. Fuck, Easter. I was talking about something about Easter. What was I saying? Does anyone remember what I was saying? I feel like I should remember. It was literally 2 seconds ago. What was I saying? How was that completely blanked my mind? You talking about chocolates last a month? Was I not talking about something else just after that though? Oh, okay, well that's fine. I mean, oh well, okay, it's fine. Easter's terrible in my opinion. Good when I was a kid, not as good now that I'm 17 and it's not as fun anymore. Then comes Halloween. Whenever I was a kid, I used to say that Halloween was my favorite holiday. I think I was just kind of lying. You'd not enjoy the Easter chocolate? I would enjoy it, but like I wouldn't. I guess that wasn't like my favorite part of it. Like the chocolate was like an added side bonus. The hunt was the best part, if that makes sense. I used to go to my friend's house in Wales every single time it was Easter, and we used to do like this really cool Easter egg hunt with all our friends. So like that was really fun. So like, you know, there's like a more of the memory side of the like, oh yeah, I get a fucking Easter. Oh my god, you know what? I'm not gonna slander about Easter. Fucking egg and spoons. I don't know if any of you guys know what these are, and if you don't, you should, okay? Hi Jax, welcome on in, happy Monday. If you don't, you should. They are the best Easter chocolate and they will never be beaten. Like, absolutely ever. I don't even care. You can throw any other Easter chocolate at me and I will refuse it all, but this one is sacred. They come in like a little Easter egg carton. They're like, they come with little spoons, you get to eat it. You're talking about how nobody knows. Oh right, I was talking about something else. Yeah, no one knows when Easter is. I don't know when Easter is. Do you guys know when Easter is? I have no clue. Like, I've never known the date of Easter. I've never gone, oh my god, today's Easter. I don't know what month it's in. I don't know when it is. I don't know anything about Easter. I also didn't know, number one, I didn't know how many days were in a year for so long. Like, I guessed every single time I'd say it. It always went between 364 and 365, which, like, one of them's right, one of them is wrong by a day, okay? Yeah, I always thought it was 364. Maybe this is my Minecraft brain talking to me, but it was a weird one. April 12th to 21, so there's multiple days. Why didn't I know this? The chocolate eggs with the yes, they're fucking great, aren't they? Egg and spoons will not be topped. They will not be beaten. They are the best. Okay, they are the only Easter chocolate that is acceptable in max quantities. You know what I mean? I would take all of them and just be happy with that. They are so good. It is insane. They are so good, aren't they? I don't know if they produce them apart from in Easter time, but like that is my favorite part about Easter. They don't get beaten. Honestly, massive Easter eggs. Yeah, the appeal's fun. It's a chocolate shaped as an egg. These motherfuckers, they are so delicious. Like, it's actually, they will never be topped in my opinion. And the fact that they are only made at Easter is criminal. Like, it actually is. Egg and spoons, next to Easter, I hope you guys try them. Honestly, you should. I could eat 5 a day from life and go, I would do the same. They are so fucking nice, aren't they? They're the only good part about Easter, right? You know, fuck the rest of it. They are worth it. But anyway, as a kid, I used to say that Halloween was my favorite holiday. Every single time without fail, I'd go, my favorite holiday is Halloween. That's because I was a little emo who watched Dan and Phil, okay? Right? That's the only reason, okay? They aren't only at Easter. They're not? I thought they were. Oh, well, that makes my life so much better. My quality of life have gone up by a lot. What's all the chocolate talk recently? We were talking about holidays and how the question of what's your favorite holiday is impossible for me to answer because I don't have one. But anyway, so Halloween. I used to say it was my favorite as a kid because I watched Dan and Phil. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think Halloween is my favorite. I used to go to Halloween parties as a kid. I used to dress up. I really enjoyed like the costume aspect of Halloween. I really enjoyed like going out with my friends and trick-or-treating. I'll be honest, Halloween is a good holiday, but it's shit once you pass the acceptable age for trick-or-treating, isn't it? Can any of you tell me now that you've enjoyed a single Halloween past the age? It's so dumb. It is so dumb. I don't like Halloween anymore, okay? I don't remember what I did last Halloween. I don't remember what I did the year before that. I haven't enjoyed Halloween for many, many, many years, and that deeply upsets me, because Halloween, what an excellent holiday. You knock on random strangers' doors and it's allowed, and you get random sweets from random strangers and it's allowed, and it's so safe, and all the kids are out past like late, and you get to stick your head in monkey buckets of apples, and you get to listen to Thriller. Who wouldn't love that? I'm just saying right here. There were no cons in that list. There were only pros. Ignore the negative adjectives that I use. There were only pros, okay? Knocking on random people's doors. Safe. Fun. And you get sweets from it. Where is the con there? Where is the con on knocking people's doors? There isn't one. There is not one. There is not a single con for Halloween. Getting sweets from strangers. Who said that that was not terrible life advice? Who learned that that was like one of the things you don't do as a kid? Nobody. That's why Halloween's great, because you get to do this thing that's really safe and really cool, and I love it. And I loved going to people's homes, and I especially loved when all the sweets were unwrapped. They were my favorite type of sweets. They were great. And then, what was the other one that I mean, staying up past late was fun for a kid. Running people's doors are totally safe. I know, right? They are. How can be at Christmas? I'm not gone onto that one yet. We're only talking Easter and Halloween currently. But like, yeah, I loved knocking on random. I'll be honest, there's a rule for knocking on people's doors at Halloween that I don't think people follow anymore, right? If they've got a pumpkin outside their house or visibly in the window, then you can knock on their door, right? If they don't, leave the house alone. Just because it's the 31st of October, it does not mean that you can just rock up to everyone's house, okay? Just because they've got their fucking front room lights on, it's not an invitation to go and ask for sweets. Okay, that's so weird to me that people just knock on any doors. You learn the rules of Halloween, okay? They've got a pumpkin out. Come on, it's clear that they want you to come and knock on their door. If they do not, leave the fucking door alone, okay? Leave the door alone. My family had COVID last Halloween, right? They wrote a sign on the door that said, "Don't trick or treat, we are so ill," and people still came and knocked on the door. How do you lose that much common sense that you're knocking on someone's door when they've actively, number one, told you not to and have no decorations up? It is just a house at that point. You walk past it. You walk past the house and you knock on the doors with the pumpkins outside. Nobody here has pumpkins, but everyone gives you sweets? No, that's not how it works where I'm from. Everyone who wants people to come to their door has a pumpkin outside. Of course they do, because that's like the signature. We are here, and knock on the door. You know what I mean? Like that's the sign. That's what I listened to as a kid. You'd look around, and if their pumpkin had gone out, you wouldn't go to that house usually, because that usually means that they've ran out of sweets. We learned the rules. There was a street code for Halloween, okay? And it worked. What about Valentine's Day? Fucking hell, we'll get onto that one in a minute. But yeah, there was a street code for Halloween, and it worked like a charm. The only time I didn't enjoy Halloween was when someone jump scared me and my friends. That was awful. And then I remember one time I was on FaceTime call during Halloween playing Minecraft with my friends. And my friend joined the FaceTime call and she went, "Hey guys, I've just had the police come up to me saying there's a clown running around with an axe. Happy Halloween!" So Halloween isn't fun anymore. It's just awful and unsafe. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even think about the fact that I could have been getting poisoned as a kid. That never crossed my mind. It would cross my mind now. Also, why can't I still trick-or-treat as a 17-year-old? What's the problem with this? Who decided that there was an age limit to trick-or-treating? Who decided that why is that a thing? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I like sweets. Give me a lollipop. I want a lollipop. I'm sorry, I want to knock on a stranger's door and get a lollipop. Is that not, why is it not acceptable for me to do that anymore? I knock on Buckingham's Palace for sweets on Halloweens. Oh, lovely. I bet they give you rich shit. I have my pumpkins ready to throw at trick-or-treaters. Whoa, Matt. Just trying to get a sweet. I mean, fair enough. Some of them are really annoying. You just go with someone young? True. Right, just get right. I don't think I'm going to be kidnapping a kid just so I can use them to get trick-or-treat. You know what I mean? I think I'll pass. The clowns were so fun. No, they were not. Oh my god, they scared the living shit out of me. I actually dressed as a clown with a couple buddies and scared people in the woods. Yeah, that's because you're an awful person. In 2016, I met my best friend. This is such a weird butterfly effect. I met my best friend in, for the first 3 years of secondary school. My best friend for like 3 years, right? Because we're next door neighbors. We live really close to each other. We live around the corner from each other, so we knew of each other's presence. But I was already in a friend group, and I like bumped into her randomly. And one time, in 2016, I was really, really fucking scared of the Killer Clowns. Okay, they were running Rampage in 2016. They were like everywhere, and I was so scared of them. Like, I was legitimately terrified that I was gonna bump into a killer clown on my way back into school, right? Because I'd leave my friends and I'd have to walk really far by myself. That I asked my next door neighbor if she would walk to school with me because of the clowns, and then we became best friends 3 years. So the clowns had a good impact on me, and then, well, we're not friends anymore, but the clowns had a good impact on me for 3 years. So proud of the clowns, glad for the clowns, but they were so scary. They got like spray painted all over my school, and we had to come in on Halloween day, and everyone was literally shitting themselves. It was awful. So my plan works every time. I'm awful in the worst. You are. You scared 10-year-old Sugar, and it was awful. I was so scared of them, like ridiculously. So I walked to school with my friend instead. Because I'm so cool and awesome. But yeah, Halloween, absolutely fantastic. My Halloween costumes were absolutely elite. You can argue with me all you want. I went as Marceline the Vampire Queen. I went as the Fire Princess from Adventure Time, which just looked like an orange person. It didn't really work. Oh fuck, I don't remember any of my other costumes. I went as, I think my most ever recent one was, what's her face from the Addams Family? Wednesday. All you have to do is plait your hair and put a black dress on, and you just go, look, I'm crossing my arms and I'm angry. It's the weakest Halloween costume ever, but it worked like a charm. I don't really remember any of my others, which is really upsetting because they were always really good. That's really upsetting to me, but I was really good at Halloween. I liked all my costumes and I had a lovely time. So Halloween as a kid was my favorite. As a 17-year-old now, Halloween has not been exciting for the past like 3 years. So Halloween, it can't be my favorite holiday anymore because it's just not possible. Now we'll get on to Valentine's Day. Is Valentine's Day anyone's favorite, legitimately? Could you look me in the eyes and tell me that Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday of the year? Could you do that? Because I don't believe that you could. I think you are in denial, my friend. I think you are in denial. I can understand if you have a partner, okay? If you have a significant other, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Sure, why not? Okay, yeah, maybe I'll accept it. But if you are single and you are saying that Valentine's Day is your favorite, you are a liar. What is happening to you on Valentine's Day? Tell me right now. What is happening to you on Valentine's Day as a single person that makes it an enjoyable holiday? There isn't anything. Okay, there's not a single thing. There's just not a single thing. It's just upsetting. It's just an upsetting holiday. It's an upsetting day. February 14th can suck my dick, okay? I hate it. I hate it so much. The only time I had fun on Valentine's Day... No, never. I've never had fun on Valentine's Day. It's awful. I've never had fun. It's been awful every single time. But it was awful. 12 or 13 Valentine's spent alone. I've never had a partner. No, neither. So I've spent all of my Valentine's days alone. So it's been shit. There's not been a single good Valentine's Day. I've never gone, oh yes, I'm so excited for it to be the February 14th this year. I'm so excited. I've never been excited. Okay, do you want to know what I did in primary school? I found my old diary the other day. Here it is. I have it next to my bed because I was reading it. It's very funny. And in this diary, okay, I was such a little hopeless romantic in primary school, right? I was in the low. That I pretended in my diary, okay, no one has ever read this before. I think I've read it out on stream once or twice, but like no one has ever read the entirety of these pages, okay, with like, it's in its depth. Now, if you couldn't tell, this says love on the side of it. That's all I talk about. Because what the fuck else was going on in my primary school life, okay? I started talking about, like, my acting group on the first page. I scribbled it all out and went, no, I'm talking about the year 6 relationships that are happening at the time. And I'll be honest, it's a very entertaining book to have. One day, I'll print it. We'll make it a copy. Put it in Waterstones or something. But it's a very interesting book. Read the book in full. Maybe later. Maybe later. But in this book... And try and find you the page if you want. I can't read the book in full because it would dox oh so many things, right? It would incredibly dox so many things. But I writ in this book, there is a page in this book where, I don't know where the fuck this would be, but like, where is it? There's a page in this book where I lied. I was an avid liar as a kid. I really liked lying. I'll be honest with you, not really sure why, but I was an avid liar as a kid. I lied that I went to the Isle of Wight, I lied that I went to Scotland, I lied that I went to Greece, I lied that I could swim, I lied that I could ride a bike, I lied that I had 2 goldfish, I lied so much, okay? So, and in irrelevant places, none of those things were ever true, none of those things ever happened, and it wouldn't have made an impact whether or not they happened in my life or not, you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't have made an impact. So I lied in places where I just didn't need to lie. I lied in this book. My personal diary that had a lock on it when I was a kid that no one else could read, nor had access to, nor has ever read apart from me. I lied in this book. And I said, so I was talking about my 2 friends getting in a relationship with each other and how this is so weird and stuff like that, right? And then I wrote, in my secret diary that no one else had access to apart from me, with full knowledge that I was lying in this diary, okay? I found a letter in my bag that said, I love you, from secret lover. More on that next time. That is a lie. That is not even nearly true. No one, there's a moth. Can you see it? Sorry, I got distracted. No one can fact check me on this. I knew this wasn't true. No one has ever read this before. I was lying to myself, okay? I was lying to myself. That's so upsetting. That is, like, deeply upsetting to me. I was lying to myself in a fucking love diary that I kept in year 6. What is this? Do you still keep a diary? No, not really. I think the last time I wrote in this... Oh, actually, the last time I wrote in this was, like, year 11. But, like, that's not the point, okay? You know, that's not the point. Morning, night, morning! Hello! Do you know if it's called Cloaker or Pyro? Because I've always just kind of gone to Pyro. We'll go with Cloaker. Welcome on in. Happy... Monday! This book is all lies, right? I lied about having a secret admirer in my own diary to myself, okay? And then, just to add to this, right? As if that wasn't enough, okay? As if, you know, the lying that someone put a love note in my bag. As if I lied about that, okay? You know what I mean? Then, right? Then, you know, I lied once. I lied. I carried on the plot. Do you really think Sugar is going to have loopholes in her fake lies? No, I'm a good liar. I'm not having a loophole in my... Did you really think I'm having a loophole? I'm not loopholing a lie. I'm not letting there be plot holes in my lie. You're new? Oh my god, hi. I saw you followed. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. Just don't confuse me. Okay, I'll call you Pyro then. It's much easier. Did you lie in year 11? No, I didn't. But anyway, so that's ironically kind of sad. It is, isn't it? But yeah, I wasn't gonna let there be any plot points in my lies in my love diary. So on the 9th of December, like 2015, I wrote in the diary, first off, the letter was fake and apparently someone put it in the wrong bag. So anyway, I finished the plot line. And I didn't finish it in a fun way. I'll be honest. What a depressing lie. Oh yeah, someone put a love letter in my bag. Oh no, wrong bag. Why didn't I just say that I had a secret admirer and I left it at that? Why can't I have just said that someone loved me and I left it at that? Why did I finish the story in a sad way? Why did I go, oh guys, psych, no one did that. It was the wrong bag. Why did I finish it like that? This is a lie. This isn't true. This never happened. Why did I finish my lie in a sad way? This whole story is so upsetting. You really think Valentine's Day is even going to be in the ranking for favorite holiday? Valentine's Day is miles away. It's not even on the same tier list, okay? Valentine's Day can actually just suck my dick until my opinion on this probably changes one day. But for now, okay, this is the reality of Sugar's Valentine's Days. Even though this was the 9th of December. It's awful. Do you have the letter you gave to your year 6 teacher? I actually haven't found that. I don't know where it is. I caught driving on and saw him to the zoo. Why would you do that? Give him back. What's he gonna do? If I lie and they find out you will be no more? What? And they find out you will be no more? Will they? Oh god. But yeah, I don't know where that letter is. I'm sure it's somewhere. Valentine's Day should burn. It should, shouldn't it? It really should. But yeah, this love diary, it's absolutely fantastic. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I feel like I can find you some fun little excerpts from it if you want. We can read Sugar's love diary. I've had this since year 6, right? So it says, okay, so what I used to do is I used to make this thing called love charts. I can't shoot any of these love charts because it says so many names in the fucking book, which like I know doesn't really matter, but I probably shouldn't. just show everybody's names, right? So what I would do is I'd make little love charts. I was a big list fan as a kid. I was quite a strange person. And I used to write like who's in a relationship, who has a crush on each other, who like maybe might have a crush on someone. It was really fun, and I like to keep it all organized and keep track of all of it. Invent your names. Well, like it's sugar. What the fuck was wrong with you? A lot apparently. So yeah, I said here's a chart. Hopefully I will keep this forever, so I sort of hope that I don't keep in touch with anyone in this book, because that would be awkward. Yeah, sure, it would be, sugar. And then I wrote a love chart, which is just fucking amazing. It's just kind of there. The person who... Don't boo my love charts, what the hell? So unnecessary. My love charts are absolutely fantastic. Don't boo Sugar Daisy's Year 6 love charts. Pricks. I used to insert myself into these love charts. Don't stop stop buying the love charts. They're important. I don't know if this is normal. It's not. I don't know. I'm not. No. I don't think it is. At all. But like I used to like half insert myself into these love charts. I had a crush throughout all of primary on this kid. We'll call him David. David. I had a crush on David from fucking reception till year 6, okay? Like, I was dedicated to this man. I was dedicated that he was gonna fall in love with me. He was not, okay? I wore a Pikachu hat every single day into school. I was a weird kid. Your name is David? Fucking hell, we'll change the name then. Fuck. Well, now you've made it really difficult. Rudy. We'll go with Rudy. I'm so sorry if any of you called her Rudy. Get over it, okay? I'm not changing the name. I had a crush on a kid called Rudy, okay, for the whole of primary school, every single year, okay, and I was really convinced that this was gonna become a thing. Like, I was really convinced. How, oh, what a good one. Man, if you send me a Valentine's mail, I'm just gonna wait you. Oh God, well that feels aggressive. Whoa, just gonna give you a gift. But yeah, so I had a crush on Rudy for the whole of primary school. That's your name? Oh no, I'm so sorry. And I used to write in this chart that, you know, you'll notice he pops up a lot, so I'm just gonna keep going. The chart is irrelevant. I'll keep going. Yeah, this is gonna become really strange to read out loud. So I said, okay, it's tomorrow. I actually really like Rudy. He's amazing. Okay, now I'm going to go. See you Tuesday or tomorrow. Bye. And that was it. That was all I said. That was the whole diary entry for that day. It's about that long. That's all I said. And then the next one came up, which I can't really read, I'll be honest with you. This one's just, you know, this is just talking about how people got together. I'm sorry I haven't been catching up, but I have an urgent message. Someone got together, these two people got together, and I was like, what? Oh my God, it's not gonna go well because they don't have parents or something. No, that's not what I meant to say. Their parents were really strict. That was not what I meant to say. That both of their parents were incredibly strict, and I was like, oh my God, it's not gonna work out. I was spilling all the tea in the love diary, right? And this was the one where I wrote about the secret letter. Then it gets really depressing where I just talk about my dog dying, so we'll just skip that diary page because I don't think I should read this part. I just wrote about it. It's not sad. I mean, it is sad, kind of, but I wrote about it in my love diary, which feels incredibly out of place, but I was just like, yeah, well, this is that. And then on the 9th of December, I wrote, okay, so the last one was sad, but let's get back into love. As if there was any news for me to tell, okay? Jasper, hi! Apart from the depressing answers about this. And then it got back into love. I sent you something in private, okay. Alrighty, for that diary, okay. So, yeah, then I was talking about the love message that I got, which is, again, why did you just send me a video for hospital? What is this? Why are you being so... this is just my love diary. It gets worse, I hope you realize. We are 2 pages in. Just wait, okay? So I was talking about them still being together. It's getting pretty serious. One of the boys wrote a letter for the girl, and it was like really sweet and stuff. And then I wrote about Rudy more. I wrote about a kid called, we'll call him... I don't know, man. This is really difficult to think of names. I'm really tempted to just use their real names, but like I can't. I shouldn't. Should I? I mean, I already probably have. We won't give him a name. But he appears late. We should probably give him a name if he appears later. Finn. His name can be Finn. That's his name, Rudy and Finn. We're going with it. I'm just trying to think of the most basic names ever. Name them reindeers. How helpful. Finn and Jake. No. Finn and Rudy. It's the hit duo. And I was really mean to Finn, okay? I have nothing against Finn. I saw Finn yesterday in Home Sense, okay? With his girlfriend, actually. So, you know, good on him. But I was really mean about this kid. So I was saying I think he might like me, right? Which just probably wasn't true, and Sugar was just in denial. And I said, but I hope not, because he is gross and horrible. I don't say this about all boys, but Finn is. I was so mean about he's done nothing wrong to me. He did nothing wrong to me. In the previous sentence, I said that he may like me, and I was like, yeah, no, I fucking hope not, though, because he's, oh my god, even the thought, even the notion is sickening, honestly. Yuck, man. So I was a really awful person, and I'll be honest, this only goes more downhill. This is the first mention of Finn. It gets worse, I promise you. I'm gonna get a crush just for you, thanks. Says he had a crush on him, but he didn't like you back. I did not have a crush on him, nor do I think he ever liked me back. But anyway, then there was a serious thing that happened where someone was like writing mean messages to people. I would get into this, but they were like genuinely really mean and like disgusting, and this was like a real thing that happened. And they would hack our GarageBand files and change the name. And so I was conspiring about who it is. And I said, I'll keep you updated, see you next week. And then it became the 10th, and I said, hi, actually, it's the next day. And my mum thinks that Ruben might like me back. But I don't know if that's it. What? Why did I say that? I don't know if that's it. See you tomorrow. Bye! So, I ended the fucking diary entries the way that I end the streams. It's so weird. Devil, was it your teeth? Whoa! It was not. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, so then it became the 15th of December. I'm writing this. Oh, I sung a song. Because I need you. And you know I sung a song. And then I said, my mum said that... my mum said that Finn was small. LOL! Anyway. This is so funny. My mum still thinks that Ruben might like me. Embarrassing! This is so funny. She also thought he was my boyfriend. Cool-ish. Anyway, see you soon! Next page. So that was that. I didn't even think about relationships until like year 9. A girl did ask me out on the date in year 6. I paid no attention to it. Right, well, I did the exact opposite of that and hyperfixated on them. So, 21st December 2015. Oh my god, so excited for Xmas. I hope you have a good one, speaking to the book. And then 2 people got together, and that's all I have to say, as I am on Xmas holiday. So see you soon. January 4th, 2016 now. Sorry I haven't written for ages. I mean, Xmas and New Year and everything. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year! After all the celebrations, back to love. Rudy's still in Germany. He went on holiday, and I drew a sad face next to this. But that's okay, because I still have someone to annoy. Finn! Oh yeah, Finn's still here. Oh my god. This is dark. I don't know if I should read this. I feel like I'm exposing myself. I mean, this was many years ago. Finn's in the chat right now crying his eyes out. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. This is pretty cringe. I mean, what did you expect? It's from 2016. So I wrote, oh yeah, Finn's still here, still alive. Then in brackets, I wrote the word, damn it. But we'll carry on. But just saying, he's such a show-off. I just carried on slandering the man. In maths, if he gets an answer wrong, I hear him say, I knew that. LOL! He obviously doesn't. Anyway, that's it for today. 5th of January 2016. Yes, I finally made it 2 days in a row. Anyway, Rudy's back, and Theo's... Oh god, I've said his name. It's too late. Oh man, right. It was Finn. Finn, I said nothing. Still here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I said nothing. Now look who's the petty one. Right, leave me alone, okay? Right, leave me alone. There's no point. Leave me alone. Anyway, this one's boring. The next page was an updated love chart of all the people who were in relationships. This carries on many times. And then January 7th, I've done 3 days in a row. People are still here. Ruben's the classics. Everyone's still here. Rudy's still here. Oh, Rudy. This is a big deal. This is a big deal, everybody. This is a big deal. Today, Rudy called me Shug. This is a big deal. This is a big deal, everyone. That's a nickname. He gave me a nickname. This is a big deal. I hope you realized that was a big deal for Sugar. Big deal, okay? We are best friends now. In my books, in my year 6 diary, we're close. Okay, we may as well already be dating. I hope you realize this. We may as well already be dating. But that was it. That was the whole thing. 20th of January. Okay, hi. I haven't written in a long time and don't have much to talk about. And then I did another love chart. It's really fucking boring. Like, that's so irrelevant to you guys. 1st of February, 2016. Sorry, I haven't written in a long time. Finn's still here. Damn it. And Rudy. Woo! But you may have noticed in love charts there were lots of changes. Just a load of waffle, really, after that. It's just talking about the changes in the love charts. There's another love chart. It's quite a lot of them, really, isn't it? Lots of drama happening. June 6th, there's a reason that I haven't written in so long. It's because I'm in the top bunk bed and I was too lazy to get a pen that actually worked. And then I did another love chart. It never fucking ends, really, does it? It really doesn't. What did I say here? Nothing. I wrote nothing. I wrote the word I has new information. H-A-Z. Jesus fucking Christ. This is low, isn't it? And again, I don't know what to say. Right. Oh, people broke up and I went, they're single now. Basically, lol, you know what I mean? And then I started secondary school. So I feel like this is where it should end. Because I feel like that gets a little bit too invested. I wrote in year 7, I wrote in year 9, I wrote in year 10, and I wrote in year 11. So I kept it very, no, I'm trying to say relatively. So very at the same time. But I said, yeah, I didn't really write much. I wrote 1 page in year 7, 1 page in year 9, and then like a few maybe in year 10, and that is it so far. I wrote some of my, my Spanish work in it. Yeah, that's like it. I wrote some random shit in it. That's like it. That's all I did. So yeah, there you are, everyone. There's the love diary. It's really good and great, isn't it? It's really good. I swear you're sure it's being stalked. Just leave me alone, okay? But yeah, in year 7, I just wrote how busy I was. I spoke about I spoke about the classic Joe in year 7 because apparently I also had a massive crush on him for the whole of second. Not even apparently, I know I did. I was very aware of that. But yeah, I spoke about him quite a lot because I confessed to him in year 9. We all know the story. And then I spoke about it more. It was just mainly about him because, as I said, I only had a crush on him through the whole of secondary school, and I wasn't exactly keeping love charts because I didn't know half the people. So, like, it's just mainly that. Luckily, there's no, like, poems or anything, thank Jesus. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of that, really. So this is this. If this ever gets given to anyone, any member of any person who's in this book, I am fucked. I am fucked, okay? If anyone who knows me and is in a page in this book reads any of this, I don't know how I'd react if I knew that if I was in a book like this. I don't know how I would feel. This is dangerous. This is a dangerous thing for me to own because, like, no one can ever see this ever, right? It's basically when I write something in it now. No, this is important. Poems are the best though. I mean, yeah. I used to write Jax was here, 2K14 everywhere in like really obscure places in my school. You are so cool. I lost the crystal in my necklace. I don't know where it's gone. How is it gone? It's probably in my bed somewhere. How was I not noticed up until now that it's disappeared? I swear it was here like 2 seconds ago. Oh well. But yeah, this is my love diary. So yeah, Valentine's Day, not Sugar's favorite holiday. However, on Valentine's Day, as some of you may know, I've had to burn a book once, not gonna lie, oh Jesus. I mean, I'm gonna keep that because it's funny to read through, but like, Jesus, no, it should never see the light of day. But yeah, Valentine's my favorite because, That's not what I'm gonna say, is it? No, Valentine's not my favorite. However, as a family, we had a Valentine's Day tradition. Some of you may know the family day tradition. The Love Man. Now, I think most of you know who the Love Man is. I think most of the Sugar Daisies community knows who the Love Man is. For the people who don't know, the Love Man was a thing that my mum used to do as a kid, it's a bit like Santa Claus, but for Valentine's Day, and he was called the Love Man. Not Cupid, not Love Person, Love Man. Grown man, and he used to drop presents outside my door every single Valentine's Day for me, a child. And they would be like love hearts, the sweets, a pillow in the shape of a heart, like all Valentine's related things, weird concept. Really weird concept. But that's why I liked Valentine's Day as a kid, because the Love Man would come and give me presents. He would give me all the loving on Valentine's Day. So I loved it personally. I thought Valentine's Day was great. But as I got older, the Love Man stopped giving me presents. His preferences are very clear. But yeah, I stopped getting presents from the Love Man and as I grew older. So now Valentine's Day is just a day. And it's shit, and it's awful, and it's bad, and it deserves nothing, and everything makes me upset on Valentine's Day, and honestly, Valentine's Day as a day should be taken as a leap year that happens very infrequently, and the rest of the days, it just doesn't even exist, you know what I mean? Let's put Valentine's Day on the leap year day. In my opinion, lob it on the 29th, okay? Let it happen every so often, okay? And if you really want to celebrate it, celebrate on another day, where I don't have to get fucking impaled by all of your happy-dappy shit that's happening, okay? I don't care. I don't care. Quite frankly, I literally don't give a shit. You know, if you want to celebrate it, celebrate on a random day. So I don't have to have it all in my face at once. Apart from on a leap year, okay? Fuck you. Fuck your relationship. No, I'm joking. But no, I think Valentine's Day is cute if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, it is literally not even a holiday. It's just there. It's just another day. Just like Halloween when you're older. It's just another day. A Guy Fawkes night sacrifice for the thing. Love Bonfire Night. Bonfire Night, I don't think it gets classed as a holiday enough. It should. It should. I fucking love Bonfire Night. It's 2 days after my birthday, which basically means that it's a second birthday for me. I adore Bonfire Night. I used to be really, really scared of fireworks when I was a kid. I'm still probably more scared of fireworks than I should be as a 17-year-old, but like, I adore Bonfire Night. I think it's cold. It's the perfect time of the year where it's nice and cold outside. You know, you get all like you get to go get cozy, you get to go sit outside, and everyone's outside, so it's nice and safe. It's not like creepy and weird like Halloween. It's like nice. It's a nice holiday that like I'm glad is celebrated in quite a chill way. You know like how America has like huge celebrations for like all of their days like this. We don't have that. And I appreciate how low-key Bonfire Night is, at least for me. I'm sure like some places go really like all out on Bonfire Night, but how I've celebrated Bonfire Night, it's either been like go to a bonfire that's happening or just go and sit and watch fireworks. Like I used to go with my dad to the top of a bridge and just watch all the fireworks across the city, and that's so chill. That's such a nice night, isn't it? Like there was no big stress about there being a holiday. There's no preparation for it unless you're lighting off fireworks. It's great. I love it. So Bonfire Night, definitely one of my favorite holidays, but there's no like build up to it. There's no anticipation. It is just a night and then it ends. And that's kind of it, you know what I mean? But I liked it. I think it was great. Fire can get scary fast, still enjoyable. Seeing a garage fire with high explosives in it's kind of scary. It's supposed to be even more fun, Jesus Christ. And I was like, yeah, that sounds scary. I'm more of a heights person myself. Drinking tea while either fireworks or a garage fire and it's fun. Yeah, I agree with the first one. Second one, maybe not. But I love Bonfire Night. I think it's great. Also, added bonus, because my birthday is 2 days before Bonfire Night, all of the fireworks, sorry, I'm going to take my necklace off because it's really annoying me that it doesn't have a crystal in it. I know it means nothing to you guys literally cannot see it, but it was bothering me. But like, cause my birthday's 2 days before Bonfire Night, there's loads of fireworks also on my birthday. It's great, it's fantastic, and I love it so much. So I appreciate Bonfire Night. Anyway, onto the dreaded one that everyone knows and loves, Christmas. If I get asked what my favorite holiday is nowadays, I would just always say Christmas. As a basic answer. If I get a chance to elaborate, then I will elaborate, okay? Christmas, but not the actual day. Does anyone really like the actual day of Christmas? I'm not a Christmas Day enjoyer. I literally don't give a shit, quite frankly. Christmas Day, awful. It's so boring. You eat food, you open presents, you have to sit and do that really awkward thing where it's kind of like a weird time loop where nothing happens, the day's long, and you just kind of sit in your room for half of it. I don't know if this is just how personally my family celebrates Christmas. Everyone comes downstairs, we wait for ages for everyone to shower, you open presents, everyone kind of like fizzles away, maybe play a game of Uno, then you eat food, and then that's it. You can maybe play another game of Uno and you go to bed, and the day's over before it began, okay? Christmas, most underwhelming day of the year in my opinion. It is over, literally feels like seconds. Also then, as a child who has 2 different families, okay, I then have to go and repeat Christmas. As if it already wasn't a very mediocre day, I then have to do it twice. 2 days in a row, okay? I appreciate a good roast dinner. I like it. On Christmas, I do not like Christmas dinners 2 days in a row, okay? I'm sure this sounds like absolute luxury to some people, but I, honestly, as a meal, quite mediocre for me. Not beige enough for my liking. I literally don't care. I literally don't care about Christmas dinner. I don't really care about Christmas. So having to do it 2 days in a row is just tiring. It is just tiring. I'm sure some people are like, oh my god, we get 2 Christmases. Oh, whoop-de-woo. I'll deck the halls with bells of all you pricks, right? I don't care, okay? If I got 2 build-ups to Christmas, I would love it. That would be fantastic. But the fact that I just have to deal with Christmas 2 days in a row is absolutely just so boring. I cannot express to you how, like, little I care for Christmas because of that reason. Like, the build up to Christmas is fantastic. The Christmas markets, ice skating, hot chocolates, it's being cold outside, you know, getting off of school, doing like the fun activities at Christmas, all the Christmas movies being on, you know, like the Christmas songs being in shops, all the decorations up, all the lights turning on, like, the build up to Christmas is fantastic. It is like no other. It is absolutely great. Like, it deserves the world. I love the build up to Christmas. Feeling Christmassy is great. Christmas Day is shit. It is such a big old letdown. It's like you've built your expectations high and it's just like every other year where you get presents and that's the end of the day, right? I hate it. It's so boring. I don't like Christmas. Do you have Christmas dinner? Of course I have Christmas. You can't have Christmas without Christmas dinner. Right, murdering thousands of foxes while riding a horse the day after Christmas? You concern me deeply. We'd watch the festive things on TV, family would visit, or would visit them, too much food was eaten, happy days. I don't have any relatives around on Christmas. I never have, and I don't think I ever will. Because they all live super far away and I'm not even in contact with half of them. So the relatives part, out the fucking window. I spend my Christmas with my close inner circle family, and that is it, and that is how it always has been. And then we don't have a TV, so fuck that out the window. That's gone already. And if I'm at my dad's house, we don't watch festive things. We just sit and watch something random. So like all of the joy of Christmas gets, it's like a Hoover. It's like a Christmas Hoover. All of the joy of Christmas gets away on Christmas Day. It all does. All of it's gone instantly. Like, it's dead in the ground. You've buried a pit and you've lead in it, right? And then on Boxing Day, you get fucking buried in that pit because you have to do it again. The mud gets taken back over you and you're suffocating in 2 days full of just very mediocre I don't like Christmas that much, okay? I'm not a Christmas enjoyer necessarily. I adore the build up to Christmas, but Christmas Day is so mediocre for me. Maybe it would have been more fun as a kid, but I am not a Christmas enjoyer anymore. I also just don't really care for like Christmas films, so they kind of just already are gone. Christmas dinner is Sunday dinner with rice, sausage wrapped in bacon. What, just that? Oh, fantastic. Christmas pudding every Sunday. I don't like Christmas pudding. Absolutely fucking grim. It tastes awful. I was joking about the hunting. I gathered, don't worry. Merry Christmas, Vixen. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. You came in perfect timing. There's a film called No Joke. It's actually kind of good. I mean, I don't hate Christmas films. I've just never really watched many of them, I guess. It's not like a deal of me like hating Christmas and everything about it. I just don't really care for Christmas films too much. So like, I just don't care about Christmas, okay? And you tell me all you want. I literally don't give a shit. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where to put my lamp. I've got a lamp for today's stream and I don't really know where it can go without it like illuminating really strange parts of my face. You know what I mean? It's also just dreadfully broken to the point where I literally cannot fix it before. You know how last stream I was talking about like, oh, my lamp's really broken, and then I fixed it on stream? I think it's a bit unsalvageable now. It's not supposed to do this. but it does. It's also coming off at the top. Maybe I should get a lamp for Christmas. Maybe I should get a lamp for Christmas. Maybe I should do that. Or my birthday. Maybe I should do that because, like, I feel like that's probably a good idea. I don't really know where to put this. We don't need to watch Christmas movies. I wait for Drew Gooden to tell me how bad they were. Oh, as you fucking should. Oh my god. As you should. I have never really watched too many of his Christmas reviews, but I have seen a few of them and they are fantastic. I got sand for Christmas once. Lucky you. Oh my god. That's lucky. So yeah, I don't really care for Christmas too much. I just don't care. So the favorite holiday question is just immensely difficult for me because I have a long list of cons for just every single holiday, apart from Bonfire Night. So I'm going to say that Bonfire Night's my favorite. And I know it's like a relatively obscure answer, but I think it's the most true answer. I think saying Bonfire Night is the most true one. Everyone, Bonfire Night. That's my favorite holiday. If you guys were ever curious, I'm a Bonfire Night enjoyer. I love it and it's great. There we go. Look, we've solved that problem. Isn't that fantastic? I'll be honest with you. I'm really not sure how we got onto this topic. I just kind of like threw myself into a topic immediately and we've gone with it for a whole hour. I'm not really sure how I've managed this. I didn't even think I was going to make it through an hour of today's stream, so I don't really have too many stories from the weekend. That's some other holidays to celebrate, like Diwali. I mean, personally, going off the holidays that I celebrate then. Like the holidays that I celebrate. I mean, there's more, and I'm sure they're absolutely fantastic, but I do not know anything enough about them to add them on my broken ass fucking tier list, right? I've been mean enough about Easter, let alone the others. So like, the ones that I personally celebrate, I'm sure if I had experience with others, they would get added. But I don't want to be incredibly just out of touch and just go, I don't like these ones, because you know what I mean? I know nothing about them. So the ones that I personally celebrated Ramadan. I cannot say I've ever celebrated anything out of those 5, however many we listed. Ending? No. What do you mean ending? Why would I be ending? I just turn my headphones off because I'm warm. I mean, the current ones are not good, so try celebrating some others. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. You never know. I'm not ending. Who said I was ending? I haven't even gone through my stories yet. Jesus. No, I'm not ending. Why would you ever accuse me of such a thing? Just because I took my headphones off. They're warm. It's overwhelming. My room's so warm, and I made a hot water bottle before the stream, and I liked it. I liked it at the start of the stream. I'm not appreciating it as much now. It's so warm, but I don't want to waste its warmness, you know what I mean? I found it, by the way. You know how last stream I was talking about how I didn't know how my hot water bottle was? I found it. It was down the side of my bed, as I probably should have expected it to be there because that is literally the only place it could have been. And also, it was the first place that I checked. I didn't look for it previously. I kind of just made my bed and went, oh god, it's gone. And then I looked for it and it was literally right there. I didn't even have to... I didn't even have to look for it, right? I looked in the first place and I found it instantly. So it wasn't necessarily lost. I was just lazy. So you said you're going to end? No, I just said I didn't think I'd make it an hour. I said I'd do an hour, but now I've got more to talk about. Do you follow the smell? The smell of what? What? Yeah, sure. Should I still go to balancing? I used to balance stuff in my head all the time as a kid. Got a flat head. I'm good at it. You said ending at 60 minutes. I said I might end at 60 minutes. I said I'd give you at least 60 minutes worth of content. I never said that I would end directly on the dot. I just said, I am tired. Thought it was a smelly lavender one? No, that's the snake. This is this one. The like actual one that's an actual hot water bottle. That's this one. I like this one much more. I had it yesterday and I had it this morning as well. I love it so much and I've got another one. And I'll probably make one tomorrow morning. I've been really enjoying my hot water bottles. They've been literally saving my life. But anyway, so... right, last stream on Friday, I had to end an hour early because I had to go to my dad's house. I had to go to my father's house at 10. However, that swiftly turned from not getting picked up to 10 to getting picked up at 11:30. Chin chin, everyone. So yeah, I could have just streamed the entire 3 hours. I'll be honest, I'm not going to complain that I didn't. I ended at a good time. But yeah, I could have streamed the whole 3 hours, just didn't fucking happen, did it? Nope. But yeah, I ended up going to my dad's at like 11:30 because my stepmom was late and she was doing something. So I got picked up, I got dropped at my dad's house. I don't really think I did anything at nighttime because it was late. However, I did not have a duvet again. Last week, the week before or something like that, I didn't have a duvet because I was a spider on my duvet. My duvet had not been moved or like done anything with, so I slept with other blankets. and they were really warm. I can't even slander, like, you may be thinking, Sugar, that's probably really bad that you only slept with blankets considering that it's cold, but like they were actually incredibly warm. Like I slept with like 4 blankets and I was so warm, it was great. Yes, I was wearing like a jumper and joggers, so like I did technically also have an extra layer on, but I was so warm in my room and it was fantastic. I had a lovely time. Like the week before that was really cold. This week, oh my god, it was fantastic. I loved every single second. Okay, that's kind of a lie. I loved most of the second. Most of the seconds were great. Some of the seconds bad. I love the smell of oak timber. I'm so attracted to wood. That is an interesting sentence to say, but you know, you commit to it. Birthday onesie, I'd rather die. I've had 2 onesies in my life. They are awful. They are terrible. It's like being trapped in a big... It's just being trapped in a load of fabric. I do not appreciate that I cannot separate. I don't like the fact it feels like a big sock. I don't want to be that. No, thank you. I'm not a onesie enjoyer. I just feel trapped. You know what I mean? It feels suffocating. I don't like it. Drop. Did you pick yourself back up? Why? When did I say dropped? Oh, I dropped in my... I see. No. I lay on the ground, writhing in pain for like 10 minutes after they dropped me there. High drop as well. Jesus, it was awful. Sleep outside during the winter in straw bedding. You're like, Jesus Christ himself. You're welcome. But yes, I slept in the blanket and then I woke up in that morning. I don't really remember any of Saturday. Saturday was a very much middle ground day. I remember looking after my younger brother quite a lot. That was probably most of my day. I forgot my headphones. I've forgotten my headphones 2 weeks in a fucking row. And I don't think you realize how frustrating this is. Because I'm like constantly downstairs with my family members and I don't want to be blasting all of my videos from my phone. You never know, TikTok is a concerning place, okay? There could be anything blasting through my phone. Now, I understand that sounds dodgy, and it most likely is, okay? It's fucking TikTok. Anything could start blasting through that fucking screen. So I listen to it just on dead mute the entire time and pray that the captions work, and if they don't, video gets scrolled past because I have no clue what's happening. So the entire time, if I forget my headphones at my dad's, I sit there in dead silence, just kind of like listening to what's ever happening on the TV with like the video from my phone. It's a terrible experience and it really annoys me if I forget my headphones, but I forgot my headphones this week. Fantastic experience, right? I was so happy about this. I don't remember what I did. It was just a lot of kind of like sitting around. I had incredibly bad stomach cramps the entire day. I was in, oh my god, thank you so much for the 68 bits. I appreciate it. I'm actually Jesus, guys. Please get me nice sugar fish and fish. Did Jesus? I'm not gonna question it. Jesus was a carpenter. Oh my god, he's just like you. Never mind. Did you miss the number? It's 60, it's just as funny, don't worry. It looks like 89 but upside down. Oh my god, thank you so much for the 1 bit. That's I appreciate it. You have a chicken wrap? Woo, have fun. But yeah, so I was literally in the most amount of pain that I've been in a long while for the whole day. I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know what it was. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I didn't question the reason. So I was in a lot of pain the entire day and I was literally just sat there. Well, I didn't do anything about it. I can't take tablets, so there was no point of telling anyone that I was in pain because what was I going to do? Get off the paracetamol and say no, you know what I mean? I'd rather just sit there in a lot of pain and cope with it, right? And that is exactly what I did for literally the whole day, and it was fantastic. This was also included while I was looking after my younger brothers and stuff like that, and then my other younger brother was harassing me about playing Xbox the entire day. I ended up playing Xbox, but fuck me, right? Last thing you want to do. So I played Xbox with my younger brother. I looked after my other younger brother a lot. And honestly, I don't think I did anything else that day. I didn't like leave my house or anything. I just kind of sat around. And then I spoke to my stepmom a lot at night. I watched oh my god, you know what I did? I forced my stepmom to watch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared with me. I've been making her watch the series with me because she really likes like all of those kind of, I had a feeling she'd like it. She's a big fan of like the Dark Crystal and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, you probably enjoy it. And I was sat watching it and she came down. And she watched it with me one time and we watched episode 3 together, which she loved, and I was like, oh cool, awesome. And I was sat watching it by myself and she came downstairs and she was like, oh, you watching it? I was like, yeah. And we finished the death episode together. My favorite episode. It's so good, such a good episode. Pain, it's bad, isn't it? Finished the first wrap, now onto the second. Why did you go pain that way? Are you okay? What? Sorry, I just processed. I'm not very good at those symbols. What? What? You know, I'm not going to question you. But yeah, we were sat watching Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. And then she was like, hey, Sugar, I've really been looking for something. And she tried to show me this film, I don't remember what it's called, but the maker of The Snowman made it, and it's about like an atomic war. If you can find what it's called, then fucking feel free, but we tried to find a way to watch it and we couldn't find a way to watch it. And then she showed me the old Sandman animation. Why not? You know what I mean? It was an interesting night. She showed me the old Sandman animation, and she was like, this really scared me as a kid. And I was like, oh my god, do you want to see what scared me as a kid? And I showed her the 5th episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, the one about food, where the yellow guy eats the duck. That one. Horrifying episode. And then I showed her some of the other episodes, and then we sat and talked for ages. And then Threads? No. I don't remember what it's called. I'm sure I could find it on my search history somewhere, but like, I don't know what it's called. It sounds interesting. Sandman, like the hit song Mr. Sandman. Bum 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 bum. Reference, oh my god. Pain actually kind of fun. Oh yeah, JK, yourself what you want. It's the new Don't Have Me, I'm Scared gory. It's got its like weird little elements of being a little bit gory, but it's not bad at all. Like, I could sit through it and I could stomach most of it. There was one scene where the tree injects the red guy. I did not enjoy that scene. That scene made me feel a little bit woozy, but the rest of them, it's just like, it's your classic Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared thing. You don't know, like the fucking baby pigeon, or like the thing that comes out of the egg in the 3rd one. It's got that kind of energy to it, where it's a little bit like, oh, okay, but it's not like incredibly gruesome. There are definitely more gruesome episodes than others, the second one being one of them. But like, it's bearable. Oh, animation, When the Wind Blows. Yeah, that one. We were trying to find it to watch together because she really enjoys it, but we couldn't find it anywhere. We found it online eventually, but we were on a TV, so we couldn't look it online, like on the dodgy movie websites. But we found it, and we were going to watch it another time. But yeah, it looked really interesting. Why not? Finished the second, so oh no. But yeah, I sat and I watched Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared with her. Then we had a really fun little deep chat. I love having little deep chats, great fun. I talked about me lying loads to her. I was like, yeah, I lied so much as a kid. Because I lie. This really fun thing where I've just been lying recently. I find it really fun. I'm a big liar. No, I don't lie much, but like, if I have an opportunity to lie to someone and I find it funny, I'm going to lie to you, okay? So my most favorite thing to do recently has just been lying about fun facts, okay? Because who's going to question a fun fact? Have you ever been told a fun fact and gone, I don't think that's true? Because I haven't. If I hear a fun fact, I will believe every word of it because you've told me a fun fact, right? So what I've been doing is lying about them. Will told me a fun fact the other day, and I went, okay, would you like to hear my fun fact? And I said, did you know some snakes can detach their tongues? And I left it at that. It's not true. If you Google it, nothing comes up. It's just not true. Like, there's no, for all I know, a snake in the world could be detaching its tongue right now. But like, not on purpose, right? So I just lied. And I went, yep. That's true. That's my fun fact. Do you like it? And it was a good fact. Honestly, take it all you want. I love lying about facts because like that sounds strangely believable. You know, lizards can detach their tails. Snakes can detach their tongues. Why? Defense mechanism. I don't know. You know what I mean? Go with it. You know, I like lying like that. Innocent. There's not gonna be any big deal later in the life. I'm not lying about some very important information ever. I'm just lying about snakes. That's not a big deal. So I lied about snakes, and then I did tell him that it was a lie later. But like, I kept it going for a while. That it was just a fact, right? I love lying about fun facts. It's great fun. So if I ever say a fun fact, just don't believe me, or do. Up to you, really. I may say that it's a lie, I may not. Just don't ever believe my facts, ever. The only other fact I have is babies are physical anomalies, but that was a fact that I learned that isn't necessarily a fact and is just the title of a fact, and I didn't actually read the actual fact. So you're welcome for that one. If you can find the context of babies are physical anomalies, I will give you a medal or something, because I could find the fun fact website, I just can't really be bothered. I know the exact one, I just never read on the fact, and babies don't have kneecaps, but everyone knows that one. I not believe it. Normally you shouldn't believe anything I say. Big liar. I was gonna link the Simpsons stop motion horror couch gag, but then I realized it's incredibly horrific. Right, fun. I'm good. I love spreading misinformation in TikTok comments. I just love spreading misinformation, full stop. It is such a fun pastime. As long as it's like a lovely innocent lie, and yes, this makes me incredibly untrustworthy as a person. I would say I'm quite a trustworthy person, okay? Unless I'm in the mood to lie to you. then I'm just a massive liar and I'll lie about anything I truly please. You know what I mean? Why not? Why not just lie? Why not just go, oh, did you know that moles, they actually have one kidney? Do you know that? They only have one. Every other animal, I don't even know if they have kidneys. I have no clue if they have kidneys. Do moles have kidneys? I feel like they might have. Do moles have kidneys? Do animals have kidneys, right? Moles only have one, if you didn't know that. They only have one. In a room, there's 23 people. There's a 50% chance that 2 people have the same birthday. Well, I don't believe you now. Have you seen the skull of... Have you seen the skull of a baby with the teeth exposed? If not, look it up. I don't think I want to. Why do I have to? I don't trust you. I want to know what it is now. Is this going to be another fucking Slovakian traffic cone? Because I don't trust anyone in my Twitch chat ever. And I think I'm fully in reason to. As you shouldn't trust me either. This is an untrustworthy bond that we have. I want to know what it is. Am I going to regret looking this up? I feel like I am, right? Oh, it's just, yeah, okay, I have seen this before. It's not that horrific. I mean, where did you think the teeth come from? You know what I mean? They don't just fucking materialize. Of course they're in your mouth. That's odd though, isn't it? How we just kind of have 2 and then they just kind of go, I'm here now. That's really strange. I mean, it doesn't throw me off. I don't really care about that because it's just lots of teeth, isn't it? I know what teeth look like. They're just in more bones. Interesting though. It's worth it, yeah. It's like, would I lie to you? Yes, the answer is yes. I'd be good at that hit show. I'd be good at it. Probably not. I'd probably be really awful at it. But I like lying. So yeah, I was talking to my stepmom about me lying lots. It was great fun. Do you want to know a fun fact? I would love to. I would love to know a fun fact. Please do tell me. But yeah, so, and then I went to bed. I fell asleep really easily. There was a daddy long legs in my room on the first night, and you could hear it smacking against the wall. Oh, that was not a fun sound to fall asleep to, but nonetheless I fell asleep. And then I fell asleep the next night, and I woke up in the morning and I was having a dream about being on a train or something like that. I don't really remember. I was having a dream about being on a train, and I woke up in the morning, and I was kind of listening out for my family. And I was listening to my family. Do you ever feel like one water bottle is harder to open than the other from the same pack? I don't think I've had like bottled water in packs since, I don't think I've ever, maybe, I don't know. I don't have it in packs. I just have my water bottle and I just fill it up from the tap water. Damn, I'm so sorry. Have I ruined your fun fact? I'm so sorry. But yeah, I woke up in the morning and I was kind of listening to my younger brothers run around and like do stuff. And I was like, okay, keeping an open ear for this. Then my bedroom door got opened. Now, it is a bit of a conspiracy on how my bedroom door got opened because it was shut, right? My door was shut. And my door's like a piss take to shut properly, but it was shut, right? Someone opened it. Now, it wasn't the dog because dogs don't have hands, okay? It wasn't my dog. It couldn't have been my dog. It was one of my 2 younger brothers, okay? And I asked my younger brother. I said, it was you, right? You opened. I went, oh, I don't know who opened my door though, with full expectations that it was him, because, you know, he gets very excited when I come round, and I think he's a fucking menace, is basically what I'm trying to say in polite words. But like, it's probably him, not my like 2-year-old brother, my older brother, right? And I was like, oh, I don't know who opened the door. And he was like, oh, it was probably your younger brother. And I was like, yeah, I don't think he can open the door. Then he was like, no, he can. So I 100% think that it was my older younger brother. But like, he lied the entire time. He was like, no, it definitely wasn't me. I was like, okay, well, I don't believe you, because it was obviously, if it was my other younger brother, he would have opened the door and he would have come straight in. He wouldn't have just left it open. But anyway, my door got open. Sorry, my Alan is like, I don't really know how this happens on stream, but I go downstairs after stream, and my bathroom, and I look at my bathroom mirror before I wash off my makeup, and I realize that all of my mascara has like gotten all under my eyes. I don't even know how it does that throughout the stream. Sorry, I'm not going to question it, but I noticed it. You sure the dogs can open doors? Pretty sure, yeah, pretty sure they can. Did a ghost open the door? It is because the water companies make them varying tightness to make people think that their hands are weak. So they need to exercise their hands more. So the person ends up buying more water to exercise their hands. Right. I gathered it was a lie. Yeah, why would they do that? I'm just going to tighten this one a little bit more so people think they need stronger hands. Who sits there and goes, you know, my hands are so weak. Not arms, hands. My hands are so weak right now. I need to work out my hands. That, you know what? Good lie. That was a good lie. Personally, didn't believe it because of the context, but maybe I would have if you said it a different time. But anyway, so yeah, my door got open, it got left. My dog fucking barged into my room, okay? Like, full on. The door got open, barged into my room, immediately sat directly on top of me. My dog is human sized. She did not come and be nice and sit on the end of my bed. She did not just kind of stand. She directly sat on top of me, okay? Fan-fucking-tastic, or whoop-de-woo. What an excellent way to wake up. Bear in mind, this was like 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. I fell asleep at 2 a.m. the night before. 2 a.m. Okay? 2 a.m. the night before. It's 7. I got so little sleep. 5 hours is not enough for Sugar at a day at her dad's house with babysitting. Okay, I was exhausted. I woke up, I was like, oh my god, fucking kill me, right? Like, oh my god. Dog didn't open the door. The dog did not open the door. Okay, if the dog opened the door, the dog would have come straight in. My door got open, my door got left for like 2 minutes, and then someone came in. It was 100% my younger brother opening my door so that he could come in with an excuse, right? He's a smart kid. I know that it was him. It feels like an elaborate plan, but I know for a fact that it was him. Because if it was my dog, she would have come straight in. If it was my other younger brother, he would have come straight in. He is the only one who would have opened it and left it, right? So it was definitely him. Because he was also making up excuses for what it could be. Like, he was just lying. Have you ever mixed mascara with lipstick and put them on backwards? No. What? Yeah, sure, why not? I was going to wear lipstick today. Didn't wear lipstick today. I was going to, but then I decided didn't like it. I haven't worn lipstick on stream in so long. Can't really be bothered, you know what I mean? Fucking really made some of the bottles way too hard to open. I agree. I fully agree. Have you put your makeup on upside down? Also no, but I should. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Almost witching hours. So true. He ain't that smart, then why not? He is smart. That was a good plan because he knew that my dog would have come in and then he would have also been able to come in with the rest of this story, right? So my dog came and sat directly on top of me, and then my younger brother came in, the one who I supposed had opened the door, and he was like, oh, look at her, ha ha ha, look at the dog being on your bed. I was like, you fucking bitch, you just let her into my room. I was fast asleep and I was just gonna sleep and finish my dream about being on a train, but no, now I'm fucking stuck with the whole family in my fucking room. I'm dead asleep, I'm exhausted, I'm underneath my 4 blankets, okay, I'm tired. And then my younger brother came into my room. He came and sat on my bed. There is now a dog, a child, and then my other younger brother came into my room and also then came and sat on my bed, right? So I am literally exhausted. I had just opened my fucking eyes, okay? And now I have 2 children and a dog in my room, yelling, jumping on my bed, jumping on me, taking my pillow, taking my blanket, trying to get under the blanket, like just fucking harassing me, right? Sitting on my hair, like fully just getting rid of my blankets and my pillows and everything. And I just sat there like, I honestly do not have the energy to do anything. So I just lay there, just kind of accepting. I got kneed in the back. I was getting battered, and I was just so tired that I was like, oh, you know what? I literally can't be bothered. I have no patience for this. I'm just going to shut my eyes and pretend like this is not happening because I can't be bothered to deal with any of it. I really can't. If you tried screaming get out, I should have, but again, tired. So I just sat there and I just pretended like nothing was happening. I was like, I'm just going to go back to sleep. And then my brother started jumping on me, and then he was just kind of running around and taking my shit and stuff like that. And then my stepmom came in. And she was like, oh no. And then my dad was like, oh, Shiggy, you're right. Good morning. I was like, yeah, good morning. Good morning. What a good morning. So I literally got harassed to wake up, right? It was a great morning. And then my dad brought me a cup of tea and he got the kids out of my room, and I was like, thank Jesus Christ above. Oh my god. So I sat in my room for longer. I went downstairs, I made my breakfast. I kind of didn't really do too much else that day. I sat down for a bit. My stepmom then went, Sugar, would you like to come get a lamp with me? And I went, why not? Sure. I love going on drives. So I got ready, I got dressed. During this, my younger brother was in my room and he was trying to take all my shit again. He took my moisturizer and stuff like that. He just takes all my stuff. So I put my makeup on, I left the house. The lamp looks so incredibly inappropriate. I would love to show you a picture of the lamp, but the lamp looks so incredibly inappropriate. I don't know if my stepmom bought it because of the inappropriateness of it. I'll try and find a picture for you all. This, I don't know if you can see. You can't really see. I don't want to send it to the Discord because none of you guys will know what it looks like. I mean, I guess you will if you're on the Discord. Can you kind of see the general shape of it? I don't know if you can, but it looks like something else. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, you don't. But it looks incredibly inappropriate, okay? And it's massive. It's like this big, right? It's a big ass fucking lamp, right? So she got it off of Facebook Marketplace. We went and picked up this lamp. And she was like, Sugar, you have to hold it. And I went, why do I have to hold why do I have to hold it? Why do I have to hold it? Why am I the chosen one to hold this fucking thing? The whole car journey home. The whole car journey home. A good 45 minutes worth of driving. I had to sit and hold this. Just in the view of everyone who looked in the window of our car. I've never felt more shame in my life. I have never felt more shame in my life. It's a funny lamp, but Jesus Christ. It's funny, but oh my God, right? It's a really pretty lamp, and I'll give it her. It does look nice, but it's... oh my God, it's awful. I wonder if anyone's ever tried it. It's Facebook Marketplace, so I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Whoa, what a nice sport. Have you washed your hands after you should have thrown it out the window? They definitely have. It was a really nice old woman who's had it her whole life. So maybe. You never know. But the woman seemed really friendly, and we bought a table from her as well. And there's like this really nice lamp, but like, come on. Come on. You can't even argue with me. That's the only thing that it looks like. Right, well, we don't talk about that. But it's made out of like ceramics, made out of glass. That's a brave woman, okay? Braver than I'll ever be, right? So yeah, that's the lamp that we had to go and pick up. Then we went to Home Sense and we bumped into people from my secondary school. We went to go look at the candles. Then, I don't really remember what else I did. We went somewhere else. I don't really remember. We went home. There's a moth right by my face. Can you see it? It's gone now. Then we went home. Then I had to play a game with my brother. And then he got really pissed at me. And then, oh my fucking God, this was the most annoying thing ever. Sorry, I can't breathe currently. Let me just breathe. If she's had it her whole life, surely she'd have gotten curious and brave at least once. It's massive though. Like, okay, there's curiosity, but like, it's massive. It's like, it's huge, okay? Like, it's like this big, and it's made of glass. If she is a brave woman, she should have medals. She should have a fucking award if she did, okay? Because that's massive. Okay, she should have an award or something, because like, fuck me, like, oh my God. Right, so yeah, that was the lamp anyway. It was a weird lamp. Okay, fairs, yeah, exactly. But yeah, then when I went home, I had to play a game with my younger brother. He got annoyed at me because, right, I was sat with my dog on my lap while I was playing this game, and I had a cup of tea also resting on my lap. It's a foolish mistake of mine, but like, it wasn't moving, my dog wasn't moving, nothing was happening, and I'm good at balancing cups of teas places, okay? I used to balance them here when I was led down. I'm really good at balancing cups and teas in places where they should not be balanced, okay? And it's never backfired on me, because I'm good at it, and I've mastered it, okay? I have it on my bed, and it won't ever spill. Apart from this time, my cup of tea was literally full. I had taken like 2 sips of it. My dog moved her head, and she knocked the entire cup of tea, the entirety of the mug, onto my leg and my jumper. What a prick. What a prick of a dog. The entirety of the mug, all over my jumper, all over my leg. I was literally drenched, right? And I didn't have a change of clothes because I only have so many clothes at my dad's house, so I kind of just had to sit there damp for the whole rest of the day. And my brother was like, oh shit, play my game with me. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? I've stopped moving in the game because I've just got boiling hot tea spilt literally all over my legs. What do you want me to do? What is this? Like, I'm not, oh, Jesus Christ. Deserved it for leaving you on your bed? Hey, well, it wasn't on my bed this time. It was on my leg, okay? Different. Actual, like, cafe hot tea, so, like, acid tea. Oh, my God. From a cafe is different. This was, like, maybe slightly warm. But, yeah. I'm really good at balancing it. I always balanced it here. I balance it on my knee. That's my favorite place. I'm really good at that. I don't have a mug to represent. I do have a mug. That's a lie. Found a mug. I'm really good at balancing things. I have it like this most of the time. This is like my resting position. I won't ever like I'm sick at this. This could be entirely full and nothing would happen. I've like mastered the skills of just balancing my cups of teas in any way, shape or form that I choose to. Right? I've never had this backfire on me either. I'd never had this backfire. It would just stay like this forever. I'll be doing anything. I'll be sat watching a YouTube video. I'll be sat doing something with my hands, right? It can just stay there forever. I'm not planning on moving, right? I like balance. I don't hold it. I'm not a loser, okay? I'll balance it like on my leg. I'll balance it literally anywhere that is a table. Because I'm incredibly inconvenienced. But yeah, I like balancing things, okay? So I'll balance it wherever I please. And that backfired on me dreadfully because it's got spilt all over me. I should play a game right now covered in tea. It was awful. Right, I was sat there with paper towels in my hand, like drying my jumper, and he was like, "Can you play?" I was like, "No, are you kidding me right now?" And he got really genuinely annoyed with me that I wasn't playing with him. And I sat there, I looked him in the eyes, I was like, "Are you kidding me? What do you think the answer's gonna be?" "Oh yeah, sure. Let me just put down all of the soaking wet paper towels that I've got right now, drop everything and play a game with you, even though I've been playing for the past half an hour. Can I not?" It was really annoying. Sorry, that's irrelevant. I balance toxic waste on my forehead when laying down. Fun, isn't it? Play a game of marbles? No. Maybe another stream, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, so that happened. It was great fun. And then I kind of did nothing, and then I went home. I showered and I shaved my legs right and I massacred my fucking legs. Oh my god. I have a plaster. I don't think you'll be able to see it. Can you see? Plaster, because this part's I bleed. You know when you cut yourself when you shave and you don't realize it until like 10 minutes later and everything's covered in blood? That happened with this son of a bitch right here. There's also another one on the exact same leg, but like oh my god, it was awful. I didn't realize and it really hurt and I was looking and I'm like, oh my god, it's just kind of like, it just kind of hurts. And I looked down, it was just dripping down my entire, I was like, oh god, oh no. And I didn't realize this was happening. This happens a lot. It doesn't hurt. It just doesn't hurt. It just kind of is there. And then you look down and then you realize you've injured yourself. So that happened. I once covered my entire bed with blood because of that. It was great fun. No, because I don't shave well, then you won't know. But that's what happens. Like if you like don't dreadfully injure yourself when you cut yourself or you shave, it just kind of is like, oh, okay, I've cut myself. And you won't notice until like half an hour later. So that's what happened with this and what happened with the other one that I cannot show you because the plaster's like disintegrated. Well, not like that, but like I showered with it this morning and I've kind of just left it and it's like folded in half. It's still on there, but it's folded in half. But yeah, this one, and I drew stars on them because I realized that they were going to be incredibly visible today. And I was like, oh, I can make them look fancy. So I drew stars on them. Do you like? They're really cool. That's like my equivalent of having like dinosaurs on them. I just drew on them instead. But yeah, so that happened. It was really great fun. And then I don't even remember what I did yesterday. Did you drink some blood to, top up the blood you left? Oh, of course I did. I went, I couldn't lose any of it. Why would I do that? Jesus. Of course I did. Matt, what a silly question. Who doesn't do that? I made sure to catch it all. Got it in a little container. Saved it for later just in case I need replenishing. You know what I mean? I would never let it go. Of course I wouldn't. Silly idea. But yeah, absolutely massacred my legs. Great fun. And then I didn't really do much for the rest of the day. I kind of just sat around and relaxed for the rest of the day. I made a hot water bottle. I made my bed. I painted my nails. Look, they're green and black. Isn't that fun? They alternate in colors and they alternate properly as well. Instead of having them like match on each hand, they go black, green, black, green, black, green, black, green. It brings me lots of joy because it alternates properly. But look at my nails. Aren't they fun? They're already like incredibly chipped, but I am just going to leave them until they've basically all gone. Because I have a really bad habit of taking nail polish off like incredibly early because of how picky I am with it. But we'll leave them for now. How fun, isn't it? All spooky seasoned up. Sugar the Vampire. You know it. You know it. Don't like the sun. I used to hiss at people in primary school. That fact came out of nowhere. You're welcome for that one. I used to wear a black Poundland hat. Big old sun hat from Poundland. It was black. I only wore black clothes. And I used to hiss at people in primary school. Not in a cat way, in a vampire way. Not without reason either. Not without cause. I wouldn't just go around, you know what I mean? I wouldn't just hiss at people I wouldn't just hiss at people like I'd hiss at my friends. That doesn't make it sound any better. But like, I wouldn't just rock about going at random strangers. I would do it with context, if that makes sense. And I thought that I would have a secret admirer. This is why I lied in year 6. This was in year 6. This is why I lied about the Love Diary. And I also used to sing Melanie Martinez, and Dan and Phil, and I was such a cool person. But anyway, right, we'll move away from that. I've just found another knife, cheaper and still good quality and stuff, but just not as cool. Oh. Wow, are you gonna have to sacrifice? You are strange? I know. Thank you. I was a weird kid in year 6. I was going through a phase, and I'm not sure if it was a positive one, but I was an odd kid. But anyway, right? I got home, I did all that stuff. I spent the rest of the day just genuinely relaxing, or just like kind of like, just kicking back, relaxing, all cool, shooting some people out by the school. You know what I mean? I was sacrificing. Why? I keep reading your chat messages. I was chillaxing, okay? And then I literally did nothing yesterday. I should have prepared my stuff for college for the morning. I did not. I was literally just sat there like, no, I'll deal with it tomorrow. It came to tomorrow, and I had to wash my hair this morning because I hadn't done it in ages. At least you're totally normal now. Oh, you know it. Maybe we'll have to sacrifice the coolness. I am so great in... Oh, what, your knife? Maybe you will. Maybe you will. I mean, if you're getting it for your birthday, then, I don't know, maybe the other one, because it is cool. But, yeah, I'm so cool, and I'm so normal now, basically. Fresh Prince Ref by Sugar. Never seen that show. I just know the whole entire theme song. Who doesn't know the theme song? You know what I mean? I don't know how it starts, because I'm singing a High School Musical. How does it start? Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. Bum, bum, bum. In West Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playground was where I spent most of my days. Relaxing all cold and shooting some people outside school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in the neighborhood. We got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You move with the auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Jump to home, see you later. Don't know the rest of it. Something about an airport, I don't know. Something about an airplane and the dice being in the mirror. Why have you not seen it? I don't know, I've just never watched it before. You're not real? Who doesn't know the theme song to Fresh Prince of Bel Air? I've never seen the show, but I know the theme song. Sorry, I want to look up the rest of it now, because this is going to really annoy me. I feel like I should know the rest of it. Fresh Prince was the best? Oh, I'm sure it's a good show. I just don't know the rest of it. Where's the rest of it? Oh, yeah, no, I don't remember any of that shit. Yeah, I don't remember any of the others. That's where it ends. You remember with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air? And that is where it ends for me. That's my knowledge of it without ever seeing the show. Seems like a good show. I just don't care for more shows. But yeah, look, there you go. Sorry, I made a reference without knowing the show again. But yeah, so the rest of the day I spent doing absolutely nothing. I woke up really early this morning. I immediately got in the shower. I washed my hair. I did all that fun stuff. What the fuck else did I do? I got changed. That's about it. That's literally all I did this morning. I was supposed to do so much more stuff, and I just didn't. And then I went to college, and I had a lovely little walk to college. Autumnal. It was very peaceful. I got to college. I did a 3-hour lesson full of graphic design. We made a picture of a sheep and a picture of a rabbit, and that was it. That's literally all we did in 3 hours. 3 whole hours, and that's all we did. I mean, it was a cool picture of a sheep and all, but like that is all we did. And then what else did we do? I had a 15-minute break where I walked and got myself some mango. Did I have time to eat the mango? No, but I ate it after college, so it counts. I sat and I spoke to some people. I didn't really speak very much. But yeah, it was a fun day. It was very chill, very normal, very peaceful day at college. That was my college day today. And that's kind of all that happened. I got home, I was incredibly tired, I made myself a hot water bottle, I had some food, and then I went live. And that's been my day, everybody. And I have college tomorrow as well, so that's it. That's been my weekend and my days. It's been very mediocre. I don't think anything else happened today that I could remember. Oh, I found conkers. Oh my god, this happened. Sorry, I'm going to get my conkers. I'm very excited about this. I hope this has brought me so much joy in my life. Basically, on my walk to school today, you guys are severely old. I'm not old. I'm partially old. Do you have a crush at college? Nope. Nuh-uh, don't want one. Peaceful. I don't want one. Conky, they are! It's so exciting, isn't it? I'm so excited. I have one on my windowsill that I've had for ages. And I walked past a specific part on my walk today, and I looked to the left of me, and I was like, oh, that's the conker shells. Oh my god. And I walked like a whole 10 minutes, like I walked like 3 minutes just looking like this the whole time at the floor to see if I could find any conkers on my way to college, and I couldn't see any, and I was like, oh fuck, I really want a conker, because I saw all the shells everywhere, and I was like, I swear to god, if I don't get a conker today, I'm gonna throw a fit. Okay, I love conkers, they're cool. I don't know what it is about them, but they bring me a lot of joy, right? And I was like, I swear to god, if I do not find a conker on this walk where there is literally a conker tree, I'm going to throw a fit, right? So I walked, and I must have looked absolutely insane to the passers-by, but I couldn't see any on the way there, and I made a point in my head on the way back from college, I'm gonna look for some conkers on the other side, because I wanted to find some, right? So I started my little walk, and I got to the place where all the conkers are. I can't find my conkers in my bag. Where are they? They're in here somewhere. What? Where did my conkers go? Sorry, I'm gonna have to look in my special bag for conkers. They're here somewhere. This bag's really full as well. I have a little bag full of all important things. Conkers! I found them. No, I haven't lost them. I knew they were here. I just thought they were in my big part of my bag. They were in my special little bag. So excited. So I was walking next to me, and I was like, I swear to god, if I don't find any conkers on my walk home, I'm gonna be so annoyed. So I started walking, and I immediately, oh, yes! I was so fucking happy when I saw this shit. I was full of fucking joy. Right, I saw them, and I was like, get in! Oh my god, I'm so happy. I looked for 2 seconds. Yes, up my dick. Oh my god, this is so cool. Is your special bag full of drugs? Oh, you know it. No, my special bag's really boring. My special bag is all the shit that I forgot that I also needed to bring to college. It's necessities. It's not special, it's necessity bag. It's got a hairbrush, it's got my perfume, it's got a scrunchie, it's got deodorant, it's got lip balm, it's got mascara, it's got many lollipops in it. So, but that's just me being a cool person. It's got my keys, it's got eyeliner, it's got plasters, it's got hairbands, just the important things that I need, you know what I mean? Just stuff that I forgot the day before that I also needed to bring. And then when I'm actually in college, I also have my gum in it as well, but I put that on my shelf when I'm not in college. So yeah, it's got all my important things in it. My necessity bag that is just easier than lobbing it in my bag. Why would you have a special bag that isn't drugs? Just stick it in the main bag. Oh, my main bag is full of cocaine right now, but the rest of it, that's my bag of the rest of the things. But anyway, so that in a video game. But yeah, I found my conkers, and I was so fucking happy when I found these, because I looked on the whole rest of the walk and there were no more of them, and I couldn't find any of them, and I picked these up immediately, and I've held them for ages, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I don't know what it is about conkers. They're such like an innocent little joy. Are they not? Like, do you guys like conkers as much as me? Because I appreciate these so much. I love them. I'm so happy with these. I'm such an easily pleased person, but conkers, I love these. I love these so much. Sugar's definitely the girl that has old sweet tin that has papers and tobacco in. Oh yeah, you know it. Where's my other conker? My other conker's been on my windowsill for ages, because there's like an old myth that if you put conkers by your windowsill, then the spiders don't like them. You can see how old this conker is compared to my new conkers. Can you see? This one's been on my windowsill for like a year and a bit now, and I don't like tear of it. Can you see? Old conker. So now they're gonna join the old conker. They bring me so much joy. I love them so much. I'm a big conker enjoyer. So yeah, I found some, and I'm gonna look for some on my way to college tomorrow as well, because I'm gonna take all of them. I found another knife that was in stock cheaper in the same knife corners, and I refreshed it and it's out of stock. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. I prefer acorns in their little cups. I like acorns as well. Acorns are really cool, but I couldn't see any acorns, so I got conkers, and then I carried on walking, right, and I was like, oh, this is such a cute little autumnal day. I'm in a little cardigan. I was really enjoying my life. I was listening to, I think I was either listening to Tame Impala or Hers. What was I listening to? I was listening to one of the two, right? And I was just really enjoying my little like cold autumnal walk. I was feeling really cold. I was feeling really cute, and I was like, you know, it's really solidified this little walk home, right? a cat. A cat would really solidify my little walk home. It would make me really happy. Well, actually, that happened later in the walk. I found the conker, I walked down the road, I saw a cat. I pet the cat lots, it was very friendly. I didn't even need to do that thing where you like really awkwardly put your hand by it. It came straight to me and I pet it and it was a lovely little cat, black and white cat. I loved it. I saw then another cat, but another person was petting it, so I carried on walking. And then I got up to my road and I went, you know what would really make my walk really happy right now? If I saw another cat. If I saw another cat that I can pet and love and appreciate. And I sat there like, I would really like to see a cat right now. You want to know what happened? A cat walked in front of me, and I have never been more excited in my life than this moment, okay? I don't even really like cats that much, okay? I'm more of a dog person, but when this cat walked in front of me, I felt like the stars had fucking aligned, okay? I felt like my whole world had just imploded, you know what I mean? I was so... This brought me so much incredible joy. I had conkers, I had cats to pet, and it was cold, and it was autumnal, and I was so happy in this moment. I shit you not, when this cat walked out from in front of me, literally out of nowhere, came out of someone's drive, walked directly in front of me, like 2 seconds after I had the thought that I'd really like to see another cat. I was so full of joy. This made my day. Like, honestly, today's not even been that bad. I was just really tired. I was no longer tired when this cat had walked in front of me. I was beaming. I was so excited. I was like a kid in a candy shop. I was elated by this. I had my conkers and I had cats and I was full of joy. So that was really nice and it was so cool and it really made my day and I appreciated it. And then I got home and I did nothing. But oh boy, what a cute little walk, right? That's so sweet. You guys are just speaking about fucking knives and stuff. Have you seen the trailer for I Love You, You Hate Me? An upcoming 2022 limited documentary streaming television series directed by Tommy Avalone and produced by Trent Johnson. The documentary will chronicle the rise and fall of the backlash of Barney the dinosaur. I can't say I have, no. Sounds like an interesting one. You guys are just talking about knives. I don't know anything about these. My first knife was a fake, but I know nothing about knives. I know nothing. Oh well. But yeah, so yeah, that was my walk home and it was great. Guys, did you know Mercury's out of retrograde? I don't know what this means, but my mom keeps telling me about it. It's out of retrograde now. It was yesterday. I thought I'd just let you all know this just in case you didn't know. No more retrograde in for Mercury. Good on Mercury. Good on Mercury for getting out of retrograde. Proud of you, Mercury. Good for you. I don't know what this means, but I've seen loads of things like, oh, communication's gonna get better. Did it get worse? Did it get worse? Maybe it did. But I don't know. But there you go, guys. Look, fun facts for sugar. Mercury is out of retrograde. Oh, thank God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want that to be there. But yeah, look, there you go, guys. Fun facts with sugar. Astrology facts. Well, let's have a disco or something. Oh, are you? Is that it? That is right. Now I can't blame anything that happens to me on Mercury. Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. You can't. Not allowed to anymore. It's like the hit Steve Lacy song. I don't remember how it goes, but the one, you know, the one where he goes, is it just called Mercury or am I losing my mind? Isn't that a Steve Lacy song or am I losing my mind? I swear it is, right? Yeah, it is. I just don't remember how it goes. I want to look up the lyrics. I want to remember how it goes. I like that album as well. How do I not remember how it goes? It's all about Mercury being in retrograde, is it not? I swear it is. No, it's not. That's not the one I want. Sorry, I've gotten really distracted by this. It's a really good song. It's a good song. Is it that one? I think it's that one. What an excellent song. Sorry, I got distracted by wanting to know what that song was. Did your parents ever explain the love man? Like, did they think you were too lonely? And decide if you didn't get some gift for Valentine? I think my mom just wanted to give me a gift for Valentine's Day. And I always say this. I appreciated the love man because it was a friendly, like, nice thing for my mom to do. Why she didn't just give me the presents herself and not put it under some alias of the love man is absolutely beyond me. So I feel like I would have appreciated it more if it didn't come from some random stranger I'd never met. You get my point here? But like, I don't know. I think she just wanted to give me presents for Valentine's Day. It wasn't like a dad thing. It was solely my mom because obviously it was only my mum who did it. We didn't do it at my dad's house. We only did it at my mum's house. My dad didn't even know this existed until I told him, like, the start of this year, right? So, like, it was a solely my mum's house thing. And, like, I think it was just because she wanted to give me presents on Valentine's. She did it to my brother as well, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. It was a strange little tradition, but I appreciate it. It was nice. If you have Mercury retrograde by Ghost Main, I feel like you'd really enjoy it. I have not. If I remember it, I'll listen to it. Probably won't remember it. Just remind me if you're that desperate for me to listen to it. Really bad at listening to music. I was listening to the new Grant Perez EP today, which is already, it's just songs that you release slowly and then a new one. Excellent out. What an excellent EP. What an excellent EP. I'm so excited to go to his concert. I've seen loads of videos of his concert all over his Instagram, and his encore song, excellent song. I'm so excited. As the venues are small and he like really interacts with the crowd, I'm so excited to go to this concert. It's actually insane. Like, I am buzzing for it. I'm so excited, and it's in a month and 2 days. No, that's Bonfire Night. Month and 4 days. Month and 4 days, maybe, or not. I don't remember when it is. Is it the 7th? No, it might be. I don't know when it is. It's soon. It's soon. It's soon. Sweet but Strange. Yeah, Sweet but Strange. Weird name, slightly weird concept, but like a nice gesture, I guess. I don't know. It was a weird one. Guys, I'm going to preemptively warn you so you don't have a go at me for ending abruptly. I'm going to end in 10 minutes at 2 hours because I am genuinely exhausted. If it's on the 7th, it's my birthday. That's a day before my birthday. I don't remember when it is. I feel like I should know when it is. Why don't I remember when it is? Hang on. It's on... When is it? I think it's on the 7th. Or the 9th. I should probably learn when this is, but I'm pretty sure it's on the 7th. It might be on the 8th. It's in between them 3 days. It's no later than that, and it's no earlier. 7th, 8th, or 9th. It's one of them. I think it's the 7th, though. I think it's the 7th. Why are you being so enthusiastic all of a sudden? That was an enthusiastic response. But yeah, that was my days today. I had a really nice day. It was peaceful. I didn't necessarily do anything too interesting, but I had a nice little day. Happy little day. But yeah. The people in my class were being really mean. Sorry, I was like eavesdropping. I probably shouldn't say this, but they were being really mean. I was listening into their conversations, which I probably shouldn't have been doing, but the class is dead silent. They were being so mean about their friend who wasn't in. I sat there listening to them, like... They were so mean. I was literally sat there listening to them talk about their friend who, like, wasn't in the class. So mean. I kind of forgot that people, like, chat shit about people behind their backs. I forgot that that's, like, a natural thing that people do. I haven't been in a friendship group for a long-ass time, right? I haven't been in a situation where I've, like, heard people talk bad or, like, talked bad about someone. So, like, hearing this was so jarring for me. I was sat there like, oh... I forgot that people did this. I forgot that this was a normal thing that happened. I've been like so isolated from being in a friendship group that I genuinely forgot that people just mean about each other when they're in a friendship group. I forgot that that was a thing. It really caught me off guard. Who says peak IRL? No. It's the 7th if you're going to the one in London? Yeah, it's the 7th. The 6th got added after I bought tickets. It's the 7th. I knew I was right. You've been muted since I got here? Oh my god, oh no. Oh my god, that's so terrible actually. But yeah, I forgot that people were mean. I remember one time I went into a sleepover with my friend, and at the time we had someone in our friendship group who, like, the whole group had just actively decided that they didn't like. My friendship group was not very nice in secondary school. It was like, everyone was just kind of mean about everyone, and I don't really know if that's a normal... It's not a normal friendship group, is it? No. I mean, I didn't participate in the meanness, but, like, I was just sat there during all of the conversations where everyone was just mean. But what they decided to do was just isolate this one member of the entire group who they just kind of, like, decided that the entire group didn't like, and I just kind of sat there like, oh, well, oh... Alrighty then, okay. Oh, I didn't dislike this girl personally. I don't know if she did anything to harm them entirely. I'm not one of those people who go, oh, well, I know you don't like them, but they've done nothing wrong to me. So, like, I'm not one of them people. They're the worst kind of people. Unless there's, like, an unreasonable... Did you know the kind of people I'm talking about? Like, if someone does something genuinely awful to one of your friends, and you go, yeah, I know they did that to you, but they've done nothing wrong to me, so I don't have a problem with them. You are not a good friend. You're not a friend. You're just a shit person, right? Like, if someone's genuinely... upset your friend and you just kind of brush it off because it hasn't happened to you, then you are awful as a person. Like, if it's a reasonable reason that they are upset with a person and you go, yeah, but it didn't happen to me, so you are a terrible person. But yeah, I'm not one of them people. But like, I had no problem with this girl because all of the reasons they had for disliking her were incredibly unreasonable. So I just kind of sat there like, oh, okay, right. I feel very outnumbered here, so I'm just gonna sit in dead silence and not. I don't want to get hated on either. So yeah, that was fun. Being isolated by a friend group and then being toxic that they plug you into the next friend group you try and get in. Oh yeah, that's the worst kind of situations, isn't it? But yeah, so they all kind of just decided that this girl, I guess, wasn't supposed to be our friend. I don't know. We were a sleepover with our friends, and this was like a situation where we were camping in her garden. So we had loads of tents up in her garden. I was sleeping in a tent with one of my friends. Another two people had another tent, and then there was like a big tent which everyone like just ended up being in by the end of the night because no one was sleeping. We were in a fucking garden in tents and it was freezing, right? It was not a comfortable night's sleep, but like I was just relaxing in my tent peacefully because it was quite a hectic day, and everyone went to the other tent and they were chatting so much shit about this one girl who wasn't even there, like just in a fucking tent together, and I was like, oh my god. So what I did is I filmed it all. And I still have the clips on my phone to this day. Was I going to use it without a malintention to them? No. Are they fun to listen to? Yes. Yes. It is so interesting to see what they say and how little of a big deal it was. You know what I mean? It meant nothing. None of these problems were real. It's just they all got together and they were just being incredibly mean people. I just forgot that friend groups were mean. You know what I mean? Do you not send it to your other friend? No? Okay, I understand this is probably a very morally wrong decision of me to film it and do nothing with it, but I did not want to be alone in secondary school. Okay, this was the only people I could be friends with at this point properly. Fuck is wrong with you? I would have been genuinely dead alone. These people would have hated me and everyone would have hated me. And I know this was probably incredibly morally wrong of me. Bear in mind this is year 9, okay? If this happened to this day, I would have told the person, right? Because I'm not an awful person anymore. But in year 9, I did not have a little moral brain of mine, okay? My morals were askew. I was doing shit about myself and not about the other person. I agree with you. That's fucking awful of me, right? That is dreadful of me to be a bystander to this shit and do nothing about it. I understand where I was dreadfully in the wrong in this place. Even though I wasn't even participating in the being mean, just sitting there and not doing anything about being in the being mean, that's bad of me. And I get that now, right? At the time, I did not want to be fucking left alone with a girl who I never really even spoke to anyway, right? I wanted to avoid that whole situation, so I did nothing. Which now, I regret, obviously. And this girl kind of just stopped hanging out with our friend group anyway. You know what I mean? I do not blame her. You were in the wrong, like a lot, but it's understandable. Oh, I was. I agree with you. I'm not saying I had a moral higher ground here. I did not, right? Of course I wasn't, like, chatting shit about the girl, but the fact that I did nothing, I was definitely in the wrong in some ways, right? Like, I wasn't probably as bad as the others, but I was definitely still bad, okay? Like, definitely still bad. Especially because I had physical proof of it. Physical proof was more just because, I don't know, I couldn't really hear them. I wanted to see what they were saying. But, like, I fully agree with you. But, like, secondary school girl friendship groups, they deserve nothing. Like, every single one of them, they deserve nothing. I don't think there's a single one that is just nice to each other and who just doesn't say anything mean. Every single friendship group that I was in, they were all so fucking mean to each other. Every single person was mean about every single other person, and you could not escape it no matter how hard you try. Right? I was in like 2 separate big friendship groups in secondary school. One of them, I actively had people say to me, oh yeah, this person was chatting shit about you, you know? And I didn't do anything. I didn't confront them about it. I just kind of went, right. I don't know why you tell me this. Why did you tell me this? I didn't want to know. I'd rather just be absolutely blindsided to it. Now that I know that person is now chatting shit behind my back, I'm not a confrontational person. I'm not doing fucking anything to solve this problem. I just know that they're being a bitch about me behind my back and now I have to act like I'm friends with them. I just sat there like, why would you you tell me this bit of information? Why don't you keep it behind you? I get you were being moral and nice, but I didn't want to know this. I'm not taking any action on knowing this shit. So I was literally just sat there like, oh, I know that someone in my friendship group doesn't like me very much and was really mean about me, but what can I do about it? So I stayed with friends with them for like another year. It's a rough experience, okay? It's a rough experience. Everyone hates everyone and there's literally nothing you can do about it. But what you did is totally safe and kind of surprising that you fully just owned up to that. But yeah, fairs. Well, I mean, yeah, learn a lesson from me. If you're ever in a situation like that where other people are being dicks about someone who does not deserve it, fucking tell the other person, right? They may not want to hear it because it's shit to hear it, right? It's shit to hear that your whole friendship group was being a prick about you. I mean, to be honest, this girl wasn't even really in our friendship group. I'm not justifying it at all, but like, two of the girls also did end up getting in a physical fight about like some other problem. So like there was past arguments and past drama and past things and past other stuff that did happen and future other stuff that happened that had nothing to do with me, and I really did not want to get involved in any of this shit because number one, I did not want to have a fight with anyone, and number two, it was not my place to come and say any argument to anything. But like this experience was, thinking back about it now, fuck me, secondary school is awful. I didn't get in a physical fight. No, I'm not a confrontational person by any way, shape, or form. If I need to be confrontational, I'll be confrontational, but I don't want to get involved in things that do not involve me at all, if you get what I mean. Like, this should have involved me more than it did, but like, yeah, there you are. That's my story from year 9. Secondary school is a terrible, terrible place. And I had scuffed morals in year 9. And I've learned a lesson from then, luckily. Don't be in friendship groups, they're awful. No. I've learned a lesson from then. Don't be in shit friendship groups. And be a nice person who stands up for other people when they're entirely in the right and not there to stand up for themselves. You know what I mean? Even if it puts you against the group, it is the correct choice. You know what I mean? At the time, I did not want to be put against the group because I was visibly witnessing what the group would have done to me if I would have stepped up against them, okay? I was sat there with my own ears, audibly listening to what I would have been put through if I would have done any of that shit. I was not even near brave enough to go, hey guys, I don't think this is right, because I couldn't, right? I was not brave enough. I was not dealing with any of that shit. I just wanted a friendship group for the last 2 years of secondary school. Okay, I just wanted to ride the fucking wave, and I did. And, you know, fine, so be it. It's in the past now. In the future, if that ever happens again, Sugar's gonna stand up a little bit more. Sugar's gonna be a little bit braver, and I've learned from my mistakes. There we are. My experience is that also people are fucked, but some people are very cool. Depends who you're with. Wrong crowds of people are fucked. Right crowds of people are very nice. There's some of the right people are with the wrong crowds of people. You know, it's all a big learning curve being a person, isn't it? People awful avoid them. It's just a big old learning curve, and I have learned from that curve right there because Jesus Christ, my secondary school experience was rough. Just like, the helicopter seats are great, Matt. There were so many of them as well by a park. Oh my god, I was so excited by them. I used to pick them up all the time when I was a kid. I love how we've just moved away from that really fast. I used to pick them up all the time when I was a kid. I used to throw them in the air. They are so fucking cool, aren't they? What a fun little unique seed from a plant that you can throw and it goes... They're just as fun as conkers. They are fucking fantastic. I love them so much. You can also rip them apart really fun in like an organized way. Oh, what an excellent experience. They are so exciting. They're great. Seeds? I thought they were leaves. No, because they have seeds in the middle of them, don't they? Are they not seeds? The leaves, like, they hang on the leaves, do they not? I thought they did. They are seeds, right? They're not leaves. They look like leaves because they're small, but they're like the start of leaves, or they're like... Yeah, they're definitely seeds. Yeah, because that's why they fall into the ground, isn't it? No, that's a silly way of explaining it. I like the dandelion seeds, but the ones you go... and tell the time. They're fun. They're fun. We used to, in secondary school, whenever we went for a walk, there were all of those, like, dandelion, like, things everywhere, and we used to just, I used to just blow them in my friend's face. We'd have, like, a full-on dandelion war where everyone just went right in the middle of people's faces with them. It was so much fun, right? We used to blow them in people's hair because it was impossible to get all of them out. Everyone just went, like, everyone would be coated in dandelion seeds by the time we'd finish our PE lesson. It was fantastic. Like, full wars would be happening. We were meant to be going on like nice, peaceful little walks where everyone rocks around and like we just look at nature and stuff, and we were having like a full-on battle with the fucking dandelions blowing them on each other. It was excellent. Not thistle seeds, they're fairies. There was one of them on my stairs the other day. You know what I did with it? Put it in my window because it's a fairy. And what do you think I'm gonna do? Leave it stranded on the stairs? Yeah, morally, I know that they probably aren't fairies. I know what they are in nature now. I'm not letting this fairy die on my stairs, okay? Mentally, the fairy's going out the window. You can call me childish all you want. I am letting it out my window. So I let it out my window, and I realized how strange this was after I did it, but quite frankly, I don't care. I'm keeping the dream alive, right? I'm not doing this. It's like saluting magpies. If I don't salute that magpie, who knows what's going to happen? If I don't let this fairy go, who knows what's going to happen? So I let the fairy go. Even though it is just a thistle seed, you can suck my dick. I let it go, okay? It's not the point. Anyway. Is this a good place to end? I feel like this is a good place to end. I said I'd end at 2 hours, and we've passed 2 hours, because you guys are awful, and you keep me going for ages. But, like, I do need to end. I have so much shit to get ready for college tomorrow. So, I'm gonna end, everyone. Oh my god, no, actually, before I go, Dream's face reveal. I'm sorry, I'm not leaving without bringing this up. People are awful. This is why I don't have Twitter. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I thought I'd bring this up really quickly. I know most of you probably don't care about this, but this is the thing that I've been like witnessing. It's been literally all over my For You page. I cannot not talk about it, you know what I mean? Oh my god, the internet is a terrible place. Imagine just face revealing, so you can go hang out with your friends in person, and the whole of fucking Twitter trends hashtag he's ugly. What? Oh my god. Imagine you face reveal just so you can go and hang out with your friends, your best friends, and you can go make IRL content, and everyone goes, he's ugly, he's so ugly, you know what I mean? What the hell, man? He didn't do it for you, you sons of bitches. He did it for himself. Did TikTok like him? It's just as bad as Twitter. Just as bad as Twitter. He's an okay looking guy. See the stat. I can't breathe. Seeing the sand switch up is good though. I mean, like, he's a person. It's fucking wild. Obviously, everyone had incredibly high expectations for the man, right? He's a massive YouTuber who doesn't show his face, and you know, he's shown like he's showed pictures of his hair and his eyes, and you know, like other like things which have not led people on, but you know, people have got an image of what he should have looked like in his face. So it was never, ever gonna please everyone. Of course it wasn't. It's a face reveal to 30 million subscribers. Every single one of those people had a different expectation of what Dream was gonna look like. He was never gonna fit any of those expectations, right? It was never gonna go well. But fuck me, has it been so overwhelmingly negative from what I've seen. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus Christ above. That is insane. It's so mean. The fact that put the mask back on was trending is just awful. It is, isn't it? I understand, you know, he may not be exactly what you expected him to be. The fact that you are genuinely just ridiculing a man, a fucking Minecraft YouTuber who looks like a person, he looks like every other person that you pass on the fucking street, is incredible. The fact that people have let their expectations cloud their judgment so much to the point where someone just looks like a normal ass fucking man, or he looks like a white man. He looks like a white man, right? The fact that people have let their, like, weird fucking fantasized expectations cloud their judgment so much that they're genuinely now, like, ridiculing the man is fucking insane. Like, that is insane to me. I do not blame people for being faceless. If I had to do a face reveal, I would I don't think, like, if I didn't just start streaming with a face cam, I would have never ever done a face reveal. I would have refused, right? Because that is so scary. Like, unless I was like still this size, I wouldn't have done a face reveal if I got bigger. Like, not a I don't know, I feel like I would have hated to. This is why Corp should never face reveal. He shouldn't. Honestly, it's awful. I don't really care, good for him, but he does look a bit like that, doesn't he? Never had a Dream SMP phase, I'm happy about it. I did, but it's the only reason I started streaming, so you should be happy that I had one. I'm also like, okay, I'm not into it anymore, but like I still like enjoy people like Tommy and Wilbur and stuff like that. I just like their content. I thought Dream had stands that would die for him. I mean, some people are being still nice, but like there is a good majority of people that are just mean. Some of it's pushback over the fact he kept it secret for so long with the teasing revealing. I mean, true. People saying Dream looks bad when Joshua right, what the hell? But yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's a shit situation. It really is. I feel bad for the man. I'm sure he's probably expecting that Twitter's gonna have a shit response, but like, I would just turn my phone off forever. At this point, I would just go, okay, right, I'm deleting every app that I own, every social media, and I'm just gonna go and enjoy my time with my friend. I mean, obviously it was expected, which built the expectations, but it has been such an overly negative thing, and it is wild. Tommy, I mean, I appreciate his vlogs. I just like his energy. That's kind of it. I don't really, to be honest, I didn't really look up too much. I'd be laughing at the views going up and the money coming in. Honestly, good on him. Good on him. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, he's gonna be so much richer now. He's gonna be so much richer. I mean, come on. You know, he's well off from the bullying, right? But yeah, so that's my opinion on that situation. The internet's awful, and I hate in the internet. And I'm so glad that I don't ever have to do a face reveal in my life ever, because thank Jesus Christ, the Lord above, right? Oh my God, I would never, ever, ever in my wildest dreams want to be at 30 mil subs and then have to do a face reveal. You have a question? Ask away. Imagine. That would be my own personal hell. Having that many people know me, having that many people hate me, having that many people like really love me, having to then go, hey guys, this is what I look like. Just a normal white girl. I don't know, man. I feel like that is just a terrible situation to be in. I would hate to have to do that. I would hate it so much. I'd feel so incredibly conscious. I'd feel like so sick with anxiety. It'd be awful. If you have facelifts up until now, and you had the same chat and everything, but did a face reveal, what do you think the reaction would be? How the fuck am I supposed to know? I feel like you guys would just be normal. I don't think you would be necessarily mean. You've never been mean. Why would you be mean? You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to say that you guys would be awful, because you wouldn't be awful. You'd just probably, I don't know. I wouldn't know how you guys would ever react. It's not something that I could probably predict. You know what I mean? I'd be like, what the fuck, and then leave forever? Oh, man. I don't know. I feel like you'd just react in a way. You've said mean so many times in this last 30 seconds. Good word, isn't it? I don't think you guys would be mean, though. I just think you'd be normal. I'm not a different person just because I look like this. You know what I mean? I would never do it though. I'd hate to be faceless. I honestly would. Less mean, more average, not media. Yeah, fair, true. True. And then range as well. Just add that one in there. But yeah, I don't know. I'd hate to do a face reveal. I don't know if I'd ever want to be faceless, because like the fact that I'd have to, or like the expectation to reveal my face one day would absolutely make me just hate my life. And the fact that things would get like exposed, you know what I mean? You know how like all faceless streamers have had like face leaks at some point, and some of them just are like very real? That's so awful. I would hate that so much. At least the only thing that people can leak now is my face, which everyone knows. You know what I mean? At least everyone already knows what I look like. Like, I don't care about that. That's fine. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Leak my face who you want. You already know what it looks like. Right? Like, I have no problem with that anymore. But, like, I would hate it so much. I'd hate to be a faceless streamer. So thank God that I'm not. Just have some really unknown good-looking model. Like, yep, that's perfect. That's a good plan. You know the meme, this was going to face reveal for the E-boys so they could do public vids, but they broke up. I miss the E-boys with my entire heart. Oh my God, that was one of my favorite YouTube channels to ever exist. I used to listen to the podcast in my college break. I miss the E-boys, and I know they're probably never gonna come back, and that makes me distraught. What an excellent group channel. What an excellent group channel. Saying the podcast was so good. It was just such a good channel. Like, all of their energies together. Oh, it was so good. The fucking bake-off video. I love the bake-off video so much. Like, that entire channel Mwah, chef's kiss. It is excellent. I miss them. I don't blame them for breaking up. It was a lot, but like, oh man, do I miss that channel. It was so good. EXO was another good one as well. True Geordie, Stephen Tries, Lawrence and Willany. That one was like a very kind of like unknown YouTube group that literally lasted like maybe 3 months or something like that, but the content that they made were fucking hilarious. EXO was an excellent group. I'm not a True Geordie watcher anymore because his content's basically just based on like, I don't know, it's just based on sports. I don't know if this is a bad thing to say. It probably isn't a bad thing to say. I've explained what my dad looks like a little bit before. No, I'm not going to carry on that sentence. It's not necessarily bad. I'll just stop myself just in case. But yeah, True Geordie, I never really got invested in his stuff too much, but like I really liked his podcast, and I find like Stephen Tries incredibly funny, and then Lawrence was a good like middle ground, and Willany is just a funny person. So that YouTube group was excellent. It was so fucking good. I appreciated it so much. Stephen Tries is the best. Stephen Tries is so funny. He is so naturally witty, and it is fucking excellent. Like there is a difference between like very much like scripted YouTube humor and then like actually fucking hilarious YouTube humor, and Stephen Tries, he is so on ball constantly, and it is excellent. Like he is just basically a stand-up comedian, and it is great. Harry Roadshaw is also hilarious. I find Harry, I don't know, I had a massive Sidemen phase when I was in like year 10 or something. I don't know, I had a big Sidemen phase, and I like ever so often watch the Sidemen videos, and I don't think I've ever loved any of them. I think my favorite would be Harry, just because he's just the most like, he is just naturally one of the funnier ones. But like I never had like a favorite. I think they worked well as a group, but individually I find all of their content so dumb. I don't know if this is just a me thing, but I cannot sit through any Sidemen videos when they're not in a group together. Oh my lord, are they just dull by themselves? Now this is probably just a me thing, because like content's not made for me, because it's like football or it's like reaction videos, but like I find Ethan just dreadfully unfunny, and that's just my own opinion. Unless he's with other people. Josh is just there. Vicstar I used to watch when I was a kid, and I cannot, you know, I won't watch him without content. I guess like JJ kind of stands by himself. Simon, I don't really find that funny, you know, like they're all just kind of, they work incredibly well as a group, but outside of a group, I cannot sit through any of their videos. I really can. Really can. I don't like Alex. He's not funny, but he tries to be, and it makes me annoyed. I don't really like him too much either, but you know who I really do like? They've started featuring George Clarkey more in their videos, and I love this man with my whole heart. I appreciate George Clarkey so much. His humor is fucking fantastic. He came from TikTok, and I followed his TikTok for literally like years now. Oh my god, George Clarkey he is fucking hilarious. I find him so funny, and he was in a Mimius video the other day, which was great, but he's been in a load of I'm Alex videos, which I'm not as enthusiastic about, because I just can't stand Alex's humor, but like George's is, oh, chef's kiss, he's fucking hilarious. I appreciate it so much. I think he's really funny. I feel like he'd be a dick if he's funny, and I love it. Fair enough. The Christmas podcast with True Geordie, Steven, and Alex was hilarious. Like they all believe. Oh, what, the Secret Santa one? That was a good one. Was it the Secret Santa one, or was that Jackmate? I don't remember, but yeah, that was, I think I remember. It was fantastic. I only watched them as a group. Yeah, same. He's so funny. I love his geocaching videos. He's fucking great, isn't he? He's such a funny person. He's just naturally witty. I don't really care for people who like try too hard to be funny. Naturally witty people just are some of the best people ever. If you can just be so like effortlessly funny, you are fucking fantastic as a person. I find humor, it's one of the biggest like traits that I think someone can have. I love people who are just so like are funny. They are just smart with humor. I appreciate it so much. This is why my favorite man is a comedian. This is why most of my favorite men are comedians or like YouTubers. It all makes sense, doesn't it? But George Clarkey is excellent. Anyway, sorry, we got on a little bit of a tangent then when we're talking about all that shit. But yeah, I miss all the YouTube groups like that. If you haven't seen EXO and you like them kind of people, I highly suggest it. Like, I really do suggest the EXO channel. It was a really good collaborative channel together that, like, it did end, but it was good. I need more comedy in my life at the moment. All I've been watching is dumb travel videos. The only video I watched today was so boring. Actually, you know what? I enjoyed it, but so my dick, right? Actually, what was the most recent thing that I watched? It definitely wasn't that interesting. Let me see. It was a video about the Truman Show, and then I watched How to Beat the Fool. I didn't watch the movie, but I know how to beat it now. I watched why the MCU is getting really overcrowded. Have I ever seen a Marvel movie in my life? Nope. However, I know why the MCU is not very good anymore. So I don't really watch YouTube. I haven't really watched any YouTube videos. The rest of them are either graphic design tutorials or piano tutorials. So there you go. I don't watch YouTube anymore. I just watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. If I'm gonna watch something, I just listen to music. I too find humor funny. I know, it's hilarious, isn't it? See any good ads though? Oh, so many good ads. They're great. I really miss the E-Boys. Not even the Group did the vibes when they were going. It was excellent, wasn't it? I miss the E-Boys. Why do you watch these things? Because they're interesting. Okay. Yeah, sure. I have no investment to Marvel. Sorry, I was gonna say Marvel Universe. I have no investment to any of that shit. I don't care. I find it interesting to watch it slow demise. I don't know. I was interesting. It was a good video. I was enjoying them slandering all the new Marvel content that I've never seen before. Thank you so much for the bits, Jax. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was enjoying watching the person slander all the new movies that they were making. Do I have any intention to watch any of them? No. The Truman Show video was reasonable. I've watched the Truman Show. I never actually finished that video. Got bored, started watching something else instead. Didn't even do that, just started listening to music, couldn't sit through it. But yeah, so that's all the content I watch, and I'm gonna go watch probably more content like that. Been watching all the Twitch drama. I actually have not been keeping up with that at all. I sat through all the YouTube drama that kind of fizzled out, and then I've just like stopped keeping up with all the Twitch drama. I've seen it all on like my thing, and the boy in the band accusations. Oh man, he was never taught what laws there are. Clearly. So that's a poor joke. But no, I haven't been keeping up with them either, but I know what it is. It's the guy that made a rap. I was never taught what laws there are. I knew that song off by heart at one point. That is a shameful fact from Sugar right there. Let me repeat. I was never taught the laws of the country that I live in, but I know how Henry VIII cures women. Divorce beheaded died. Divorce beheaded survived. That's all I know. And something about the mitochondria being the powerhouse of the cell. And that is all I know from that song. Sorry, that's just a reference to him. I haven't been keeping track with it, but Jesus Christ, every YouTuber is an awful person. You know what I have been keeping track of? The Try Guys drama. Not even drama, just one of them being a fucking prick. not even that, right? Not even drama, just Ned being a fucking prick, right? That's not even drama, that's just someone being an awful person. So much stuff there is, isn't it? I never watched him, so I don't care. I never watched him either. I just knew that one rap, and that is it. There's one knife that I really want, but it's illegal because the government thing. Right? What? So upsetting. But yeah, Ned Fulmer being an absolute dickhead. Oh my god, that is disgraceful of him. I was keeping up with that because it all popped up on my For You page again. But like, oh my god. I liked the Try Guys a lot as well. I still like the Try Guys, just no one liked Ned anyway. Ned was the dullest Try Guy. Who actually liked Ned? I don't know if any of you guys know what the Try Guys is, but they came from BuzzFeed and they were a group of 4. And it was like, oh, this one person's really funny. This other person's really funny. This other person's really funny. Then there's fucking Ned. Ned's only personality trait is that he has a wife. Do you want to know what he did to that wife? Cheated on her. That is his only personality trait, okay? That is it. How do you do that? How logically is that your next fucking step? Big Mong, I am existent. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. How is that your next step in life? How is that your next step in life? How is that your next step in life? Hey, I have 2 kids and a wife, and I love my wife. My wife. My wife. Guys, I'm gonna go home with my wife. I love my wife. Oh my god, I've cheated on my wife. I've cheated on her with a co-worker. Where does that come into your plans? Like, honestly, how morally do you do that? How morally do you actually do that? Like, what the fuck? That is bewildering to me. How he has just gone, let me build up my whole brand around my family and just destroy them. What? What? That's baffling to me. Like, that genuinely baffles me. I mean, all the red flags were there because all he did was talk about his wife, but like, oh my god. It's crazy. Ned loved his wife so much in the videos as well. And he also loved his fucking co-worker. So, Jesus Christ. Isn't a bit too much to Andrew Tate? Apparently he did. My husband's a great... Jesus Christ, this husband was not. But yeah, that's what I've been keeping up with. So great. This happens so much. Yeah, John Mulaney. He was a My Wife guy, wasn't he? And then he cheated on his wife. It's all of them, innit? It's just fucking all of them. There's no hope for love anymore. Honestly, zero hope for love. What's the point? You know what I mean? What is what is the point? Come on. Ned, my wife, Fulmer, cheated on his... What's the point? What is the point? Come on. They were married and they had 2 kids. What? You know what I mean? It's silly. So that's the only thing that I've been keeping up with. And I've stopped keeping up with it now. But I've been watching loads of Try Guy videos simply because they've all been popping up in my recommended. God knows how bad Mr. Beast is. I mean... I don't watch Mr. Beast at all. I don't think I've ever consumed a bit of Mr. Beast content. This could just be a me thing. I don't think I've ever watched a Mr. Beast video in my life. On my island is buried a treasure chest. On my island is buried a treasure chest. That's the only thing I know about Mr. Beast. That is it. On my island, on my island is buried a treasure chest. That's the only thing I know about Mr. Beast. I don't think I've ever watched any of his content ever. Maybe I have, actually. I honestly couldn't tell you. My canonical husbands and my actual girlfriend, that's my life, and Seb. Good on you. Seb's just there. Good on Seb. Good on Seb. Anyway, I've put off ending so much. I need to go. I need to go to bed. Right, I'm going to end and you guys aren't going to strike me anymore. We're not... That's it now. We're done. This is it. I'm ending because it's been like 25 over the time that I said I would end, so I'm going. Okay, I'm leaving now. Yep, no, I'm going. I want you to know I'm not listening to you guys anymore. I'm going. I need to end because I need to go to bed, right? I have to get up at 7 tomorrow. I'm tired, right? Anyway, I've appreciated you all for being here. I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. BS, everybody. We squeezed an extra 25 minutes. You did it. 7 out of 12 lamp. I mean, the lamp's thriving right now. The lamp is full of joy. I'm gonna start probably putting the lamp on more. I like the lamp more. The lamp's bringing me lots of joy. It's making me feel cozy and nice. And I'm gonna get fairy lights as well, but that's a slow progress. But anyway, show lamp. Do you like it? Good lamp, isn't it? Happy little lamp. I like him. He's happy. He's a good lamp. Bit broken. Really broken. But a good lamp. Oh, God. Leave my lamp alone, you pricks. I only use it when I can't be bothered to turn on. I only use it when my PC isn't on. Because I don't use my big light ever. I'm a big light hater. I don't use it. So I use this lamp and I use my ring light. That's the only 2 things that I use. Anyway, right. I appreciate you all for being here. I will be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. BST, everybody. I think, anyway. I don't know. Flashbang yourself? I mean, it's awful. I may not be back tomorrow. I may be back tomorrow. I might be way too tired. I have a really, really, really long day at college tomorrow. So I may be exhausted. And if I am here tomorrow, I will most likely be playing... maybe a calmer game like Power Washing Simulator or something like that. Something to just pass the time rather than be like a super energetic talky stream because I will be exhausted, right? Like if I'm streaming and I'm not dead asleep, I need to be doing something very calm. So tomorrow's stream, probably be a little bit less energetic, probably be a little bit more chill. Marbles takes all of my energy out, so no. Definitely got back tomorrow and got it. Yeah, woo! Maybe see you on Wednesday. Broken goes perfectly with the stream aesthetic. Thank you. Oh my God, that's so kind. But anyway. I appreciate you all for being here. I will be back. How? What do you mean how? I shout the whole time through it. It'd be really boring if I wasn't shouting the whole time through it, so we'll see. Anyway, I appreciate you all for being here. I will be back eventually. 7 p.m. BST, everybody. !point socials in the chat for my Discord, my Instagram, and my TikTok. Have a happy rest of your Monday and or Tuesday. People have a happy rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, night, dawn, dusk, sunrise, sunset. Eat, sleep, and drink well, people. I have appreciated you all for being here. I would rate someone, but I can't be bothered, so I'm not going to. I appreciate you all for being here though. I see you very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening, peoples.